Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. I put my name in the sand, I made my predictions, and I have been spot on again. What am I talking about right now? I'm talking about the PPI inflation, the banks, and at 3 o'clock this morning, all of which has happened. Other than the PPI, which is 5 minutes away. We'll find out if I'm right on that part. What am I talking about? Well, first of all, I told you that, new member, thank you.
Gabby Joffrey has become a member.
I told you that last night the stocks would give a face-ripping rally. Hasn't exactly been a face-ripping rally, but it's up. And I said big price action, big movement would come at 3 a.m. I actually gave you a time. Oh, another new member. Oh, Jason.
Jason Fallon has become a member.
Jason is celebrating his 30 months of gold. Incredible. He's been a gold member since day one. Incredible stuff. Never missed. Been a gold member the entire time. Incredible stuff. It's our second highest level that you can have. Another one. Tish, good morning.
Tish Armstrong has become a member.
Wow. We got new members on Extra as well. We got members coming from everywhere now. I'm not surprised yesterday was the anniversary of the Founders Day, special day to become a member for all the extra perks. So at 3 o'clock this morning, I said there'd be price action, and there was price action at 3 o'clock this morning. I can't believe the members. This is crazy.
Tanks Alive has become a member.
Thank you so much indeed. So at 3 o'clock this morning, there was a drop, a huge drop after we had a rally. I also said, watch the banks. I've got connections, Bank of America. I've explained to you that. And I said, watch the price action, watch the banks. I've also said the banks and the financial sector is the biggest part this year alongside energy, and they've all beaten this morning. The banks have been reporting, they've been earning, they've been beating. Everything's been great, some good numbers. So the face-ripping rally is on, and we are 2 minutes away from PPI. If PPI comes in great, expect a rally. Okay, I've gone all in. I bought the dip again. It was slightly higher than the original dip a couple of days ago, but because of the CPI coming in so well, that gives me confidence with the PPI to be well, but that's the preferred metric from the Fed. Having spoken to my banks and my contacts there, people buying. Also, Wall Street not sure what to do. That's the moment they don't know. That's the moment hedge funds start shorting. That's when they get ready for a face-ripping rally. Everyone doesn't know what to do, and hedge funds try to short things and bring it down so they can control it. All of that is a mistake, because now retail investors more than ever before are buying VU. They're also buying the wrong products. They're buying leverage products, which is a huge mistake, absolutely huge mistake. But nevertheless, hedge funds are going to get a big slap in the face this morning. So I made my predictions. I told you 3 a.m. in the morning there'd be big price action. There was. I was up. I worked late last night. All of my socials, I was on all of my accounts giving you some clues. I have some contacts, and I'm only allowed to share so much of it publicly. So I put this out last night. No comment. I mean, look, there it was. Bank of America, BAC. Those of you that know what that means, no comment. It's a secret. So, only 3 people saw it. You wasn't paying attention. I said, wake up. You're missing the price action. It popped right up. There was like a 5% swing on the S&P. Well, there wasn't actually 5. There was with me because I'm in margin. There was 2.5, I think it was. A big thing, and a big drop down again. People were all sleeping. I was telling you to wake up. I was texting you through the night what was going on, and it's all happened overnight. You've missed most of the price action, but here we go. We've got 30 seconds to go for the PPI. We want the PPI to come in low. Are you ready? Okay, let's stand by. PPI. Let me refresh the screen in 24 seconds. Why are you doing that to me? Why are you doing that? I don't want that. Right, there we go. Impact. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Look at that. All right, we got 10 seconds to go. Here it is. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Okay, you ready? What we're looking on the screen? Expecting 0.1 up. What are we going to get?
By the horns every morning with
what are we going to get? CNBC taking a break. Market's starting to move. Down 0.4. Oh my God, it's huge. It's huge. Exactly what I said. It's huge. I love it. Okay, there you go. Down 0.4. It's huge. Rate cuts coming. Rally, the face ripping rally will happen. Here we go.
At the CME in Chicago.
I was right again.
The numbers.
Yes, these are our March read on producer
no
price
surprise.
index,
No surprise for those that understand how it works.
Inflation equation, and they're big numbers. Down 0.4
Yep.
on headline. Down
Yep.
0.4. That would be equal to where we were in October of 23.
Yep.
And if we find a lower number, you're going all the way back to April of 2020 and the COVID-affected era.
Come on, guys. Do I deserve a round of applause or what? I was right again.
Energy down 0.1%. That equals where we were in February. It equals where we were in July. Find a lower number, you're in April of 2020 at minus 0.3. If we look at food, energy, and trade,
and nobody was talking about it.
1/10, also much
less
than we were expecting. Up 1/10 equals where we were in November of last year. To find a bigger, smaller negative number, you're minus 0.8 in April of 2020. Now let's look at year-over-year final demand. 2.7, well below our expectations of 3.3, well below 3.2 in the rearview mirror. To find a lower number, you're in September of last year. So we see that this metric had been moving up. Now it's moving back down.
Now you're going to get FOMO.
Food and energy from a year-over-year perspective.
You see why it's not moving? No one wants this to go up.
4 in the rearview mirror, less than 3.6.
So much short interest on this.
That equals September of last year to find a lower number.
But it's going to go up. You can't stop it.
Year at 2.8, and drum roll, please. The last metric of this PPI data series, year-over-year, ex-food, ex-energy, ex-trade, 3.4, the only metric higher than we were expecting by 1/10, higher than the rearview mirror by 1/10. 3.4 equals where we were in January. To find a higher number, you're in Dec of last year at 3.5. Late revisions coming in on headline. Last month's 0 on the final demand headline now moves to a positive 1/10, and it's now minus 0.4. That means the net change is 0.5% lower, and on the ex-food and energy month-over-month, minus 1/10 becomes positive 1/10, so the net change is down 0.2 because the current number is down 1/10. Maybe the biggest thing that should jump out at anybody is that last week, a 2-year note yield closed, get this, at 366, it's at 383. A 10-year closed at 4% last week. It's at 442, up 42 basis points. Think about the ramification. We're at 60 on the 2-10 spread. Now, everybody's hair is on fire for all the uncertainty. I understand it. Hearing all the guests say this is the biggest move they've ever seen in treasuries and whatever. Well, that's because we had thin markets and very thin hours where we had extremes. Then the market comes into our own time zone.
CNBC trying to downplay this.
Much more trading. Here's the only thing that I look at. I like to keep it simple, folks, and let's keep the emotions down. The high yield close for the year in 2s, okay, that was at 438.
It's a great day.
On the 13th of January. So that, we could see, has a flight to quality, flight to safety feature built in, maybe a Fed component built in. Now, let's go up the curve. On the 14th of January, a 10-year closed at 4.79.
We got rate cuts guaranteed now.
A 30-year closed at 4.98. Those closing yields are above where we're at now.
The Mag 7 bottomed.
And treasuries are expressing everything's on fire. Why can't we get a
hedge funds are shorting
on the year versus where we were in January?
And the banks are winning.
Those are numbers we should pay attention to. Back to you.
Yeah.
Okay, Rick. We had a whole bunch of people.
I'm going to leave it. I don't care what they have to say because the CNBC contributors, many hedge fund managers, they want it to go down to buy more. They're going to miss it. It's going to be a face-ripping rally. It's going to be up 100%, no doubt about it. If you don't buy this now, I don't know what to say. So there we go. I told you at 3 a.m. this morning there would be a big move. There was. I said the banks would beat. They did. I said it was going to be a 10% year this year. It will be a 10% year year this year from the beginning to where we were. For me, it'd be 35% because I bought a 25% dip and then doubled it again with margin and refinance. So I'm extremely confident. I said PPI would come in good. It wasn't just good, it was fantastic. That was a very big downplay. Wall Street don't want you to buy this. They don't want retail to buy this. Retail are getting it wrong. Here it goes. Look, here it starts to go. Look, retail don't. That Wall Street don't want you to do this because hedge fund managers are going to get shorted now. They're going to have to cover their positions. That's partly what happened a couple of days ago. People were saying, no, it's not ready. It's not time to buy. It is time to buy. This is COVID 2020 all over again, and we all missed it. I missed that one. I'm not going to miss this one. I'm absolutely not going to miss this one. This is life-changing money. It's really, really great. And the other reason why I knew this was going to happen was because nobody was talking about it. Now, let me say when I say that, because you all go, what do you mean nobody? I bet there's a million channels talking about it. There wasn't. And I have lots of Google software that goes out and searches for things like where, what's going on, where my name appears, so where I know what anyone is ever saying about me at any point. I also know what people are saying about all different subjects that I follow and track. There was no trends on the Google Analytics. There was no news on CNBC. There was no news on Bloomberg. No one was talking about the Fed's preferred metric for rate cuts. No one was talking about it. No one was doing it on no credible channel was doing anything of any magnitude on YouTube. Nothing in the news. Nothing anywhere. It was all being overshadowed by tariffs, and that is the moment there's something going on. It's under the radar. Everyone's focusing on the wrong thing, and it's going to surprise you and bite you in the ass. And that's why it's not exploding out of the gate. It should be a face-ripping rally. We have just had 2 days of inflation, our best prints now for a couple of years. Things are coming down. Inflation's coming down. We've just had the bottom at the Mag 7. The Mag 7 drive the S&P 500. We've seen the decimation of the Russell. We know we saw the NASDAQ breakout a couple of days ago. That wasn't a fake out. People tried to say it was. They don't want you to buy it. There are so many people betting against the market. They don't want you to buy it. So many options, so many calls, all this stuff going on, these puts and calls. None of it I do. I only buy the stock. I only own the business. And retail is actually, I've always said retail can't stuff it to Wall Street. And they can't because we are so small. We can't. But we're growing. Retail is growing. Since Robinhood, more and more retail is getting into using leverage on certain products, which they shouldn't be doing. But VU's exploded over the last year. A lot of people are buying the S&P 500, and they're buying it like me with margin, extending it. And Wall Street don't want that, even though they still see us as like nothing. As pond scum, as some hedge funds will tell me. I mean, I know, I've got some friends there. They just don't, they want to control the market, and they're trying. That's why it's not ripping up this morning. But someone just asked me, what should I be doing? Well, I can't tell you what to do, but I told you what I'm doing, and I've been buying the dip. I bought way lower than this, remember? I bought way lower than this. So it's still a great time to buy. The S&P is way under its buy zone, we were as high as 27 times earnings. We got as low as 19.7. I think we dropped down to about 18 times earnings, which is a very good signal to buy. We also had the bottom. We had the Mag 7 all bottom out. They've now shown support. They're not going any lower. So we've got a bottom in the Mag 7. So you buy the S&P, that's the biggest part of the NASDAQ and the S&P, 30-odd% in the S&P. I think it's like 40% of the NASDAQ. I wouldn't buy NASDAQ. I'd just stick to the S&P because the financials. This morning we had the banks beat. That was all strong. And now you've got inflation down. You've got deals about to be done. You've got, look at it. It's another signal. And this happened a couple of days ago, and an hour into the stock, you saw what happened. Remember what happened, 48 hours ago? 1 day ago, 2 days ago, I can't remember. I've been up all night again on it, so, I'm going to sleep when all this settles down. But a couple of days ago, when we had that face-ripping rally, What did I say? I said to you, we're going to get a rally, and it followed. It happened after China retaliated to the United States, slapping on their retaliation to what Trump did. It had no action. Remember I said it went sideways, and then it went boom, right? It didn't bother. They've done it again. Last night, they've done it again. In the last few hours, actually, China have retaliated again. I know this because I was up all bloody night. Again, if you follow me all night, you see I was on Extra. I was answering questions in Extra last night and getting ready for today. And we had extra tariffs put on the United States. And look, the market should be down on it. It's not. It's up again. And now we've got inflation down. This is sidelining China. Deals will be done. I wouldn't be surprised if we get some information from Trump today and we get the first deals done.
Once the deals are set, we'll have a better sense of what currencies are moving.
Look, there's the raising of the tariff. That's what I told you. That happened through the night. They're saying it's breaking news on CNBC. I reported this news on my socials last night.
We pay in New York 9% sales
They're all behind it several hours ago. They want the market to stay down. It's not going to stay down. So there you go. I'm loving it. It's a green day. I'm very excited. Let me go through all the comments. Now, because our channel has grown so quickly recently, all our shows now are members only. All members only chat. I only share members' comments on the screen because I want to answer all the investors' questions. We've got one platinum investor here who pays $500 a month, and he wants financial information. $500 a month. Think about that, folks. There's not a Seeking Alpha spread, Bloomberg Pro. There's not a membership as high as that. All right, and we have that, and we have one member who pays that, and we don't want in the chat, silliness, trolls and bots and people talking silly. We've got real investors here, multi-million dollar, maybe more, dollar investors, right down to $1 investors. So we're members only now to answer questions. Alex, good morning to all. I've just become a member. Should I be able to get full access to Discord server? Is that right? Alex Roberts, let me have a look. Alex, you've got a green badge. No, until you get a 1 month badge and renew your have your YouTube on auto renew, you don't get it. No, so you got another month to go. Now, if you'd like to get it straight away, because we've got scalp training happening live right now. Ed Nevius is in Discord giving scalp training. He's answering one-on-one questions. Sensei is doing charts. We've got the end of the month. We've got our first merchandise club private meeting. There's also there's the training videos that are provided exclusively to Discord members. If you want to get the premium service, the highest level priority, and the premium service means I answer all your questions. I can't answer the free members, but I can answer all of the premium members' questions, and you get priority for the training, priority for the videos and everything else. It's a couple of bucks a month. There's the Discord premium. You can do that right now. It's only I think $2.99, and you can get that straight away. Now, you can get the free plan from YouTube once you've got your blue badge, but it's not as high as the premium. It's only a couple of bucks. You might consider that, but if you want the free plan, I just can't answer all your questions because there are just too many members now. I think we've got 1,500 members now on Discord. So there is the link in the chat. I'll give it to you again, and if you do join Discord right now, you get all the premium benefits. You send me a friend request instantly, live right on the show. I will accept it straight away, and you can ask me questions directly straight away. That's what you get for a couple of bucks. But you will get bombarded with those pretending to be me. They're not me. I never send friend requests. I never message you. And I have the real username at Martyn Lucas. They all have Martyn Lucas 123 and everything else. I don't mean the display name. I don't mean the logo. So look out for that. Okay. Good morning. Alex is here. Vaz, we had a bit of a spam thing this morning. I was asking you all to spam the channel with Vaz. Did you want the next part of his installment? You spammed everywhere on the extra and the main, which means you are going to get in an hour and 45 minutes a special special Vaz edition, his next part of his series that comes up at the end of my show today. You're all going to go to that. Stand by for that. I've got a great premiere for you. You've never seen it before, just been recorded, just about to be published. You're going to get that this morning. You don't want to miss it. Got a big rumor for Archer Aviation. You don't want to miss it. There's a big rumor coming, a big buying opportunity coming. You don't want to miss it. And Vaz is telling you all about it. Good morning, looking for the free chicken. Good morning to you. Good morning. Our oil man, Stephen Lewandowski, if you ever want to know about oil, he's very often in the Extra channel. He's our oil expert, made a lot of money on oil. All right, he wins all the time. If you want to talk to him how to trade oil, he's in Extra when the main shows finish. He's over there on Extra talking to you, answering all your questions. Morning, afternoon. Good morning, everyone. Stephen Lewandowski, Ed D. Anybody have a solid insight on IPOs? Yes, I do. Initial public offerings. We're about to bring you our own IPO. Jefferson Boots, the gold mine, a private company. One that we own is about to go public. It's about to pre-IPO. We've already pre-preed it. We're already in, but that's happening any day now. My name is Alex. Pleased to. I will next time, Alex. Good to know. Names always. Ed D.
Ed D has become a member.
Ed D has just become upgraded to silver with your 1 month badge. Okay, Ed D, if you give me your Discord username, I can now give you access to the free plan on Discord. If you give me your Discord username in the chat. And also, as you are now a silver member, if you want to go on the homepage of my channel, ask me if you are a YouTuber. There's no point doing it if you're not a YouTuber. But if you do have content you want to promote, you can go on the homepage of the channel. You have to request it, though. I don't do it for you. You have to request it. Hopefully some good news today. It was some great news today. Okay. Let me get through. Sharpshooter, Alex, you have a member for 4 months to get Discord. I think that's right. Unless you go premium for $2, you can get all the benefits and a higher level instantly. Jason Fallon, our gold member, who's been gold since day one. This guy is incredible. This guy now, Jason, for your benefit actually, and many like you, the Extra channel now restreams the shows from the day from today. So when we finish, we have a restream in the Extra channel. That's what the Extra channel is. It's now restreaming the previous shows a few hours ago. It gives our members in Australia, Japan, China, Russia, all around the world who watch us in 69 countries, 14 languages, a chance to watch in their time zone, but with live chat. Because, of course, you can watch the replay, you can watch a video anytime you like. But the Extra channel provides a service where it's restreaming the previous show, the show that's just gone out, so you can watch in your time zone, but it allows live chat. And the Extra channel is going to become bigger than this one. In fact, I can say every single subscriber, every single one is a member. It's absolutely unbelievable. It's only 99 cents. That might be why. But everybody's a member. Everyone can chat. And it's absolutely incredible. So that goes live when I finish here. And that's for our members around the world. All right. Thomas Morrow, Alex, good morning to you. Vaz. Everybody, Martyn, you're late again. No, I'm not late again. The PPI was at 7:30. I went live 5 minutes before it. I got you in at 7:15. I was trying to get to 7:15. The reason why I wasn't at 7:15 was because I was preparing Vaz's brand new video. I wanted that first. I put in the chat it would be a couple more minutes. It was a couple more minutes. That's how you always know when I'm going to start. And then, of course, the PPI was a few minutes later. So I didn't miss PPI, right? The Peckman is always late. Good morning, Anointed Flowers. Martyn's never late. He arrives precisely when he means to. That's exactly right. Someone has been watching Lord of the Rings. You too, Alex. I love my coffee. Vaz, hey up. Here he is. We were just talking about Vaz a few moments ago. Big morning for Vaz this morning. Thank you very much, the Peckman. Yes, Stephen, you're legend. Yes, Stephen gives our free information on oil every morning. We've got a huge audience getting through all the comments. GOAT, the greatest of all time. I called it at 3 o'clock in the morning. The movement happened exactly when I said it was. I said it would be a face-ripping rally. That part hasn't come true yet, but I believe it will be. We've got PPI down, CPI down. I said inflation would be down. I said the banks are the most important sector. They've all beat this morning. I've said that the Mag 7 has bottomed. It has. What more of a buy sign are you waiting for? The reason why it's not popping up is Wall Street and hedge funds are trying to drive it down for one final scoop. I don't think they're going to get it. They're going to get shorted out. We've already seen, I reported on it a couple of days ago, that many hedge fund managers are losing their money and are getting shorted out. So there you go. So what can we do, Andy Kulka? Well, you buy the S&P, you own the S&P. Would have been better to bought it on a much bigger dip, which we had yesterday and we had through the night. I was up late at night telling everybody on X, wake up, you're missing it. You know, it is what it is. Martyn the GOAT indeed. I will put all this wish I had 2 days ago. Exactly. You're the best. Thank you, Sammy. Good morning to you. Wussa, said Vanessa. I'm feeling much better this Friday than the last. Robinhood, Alan again, cancel my order of 15 shares on Archer. They say to protect me overspending. No, there's something going wrong with your account, Alex. They don't cancel orders because and they message you and they say you're overspending. That's not what you never get a message from Robinhood saying we've cancelled it because you're overspending. That doesn't happen. I speak to Robinhood all the time. What you're saying doesn't happen. It can't happen. There's something wrong with your account or something very strange with what you're saying there. Good morning, Martyn. Keep up the good work. Thank you, James 007. Alex, Robinhood won't let me buy Archer. There's no way they won't let you buy Archer. If your account is in bad standing, if you've had direct deposits fail, so if you try to transfer money and it's failed, if you've had a margin call, if you've had a pattern day trader, which is not a problem, but if you didn't protect yourself in the correct manner, there's several violations you can do and lose privileges you didn't have money to pay your margin. There's lots of things you can do, but there's no way they say you can't buy Archer and we're trying to protect you from yourself. There's no such rule on Robinhood. I can tell you that for a fact. Walker, sorry I've been busy working, so I missed what's happening. Yeah, it's good shorts, good in NI2. I'm just in my t-shirt. What's going on there? And pants, of course. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Glad to be back in the market. Fantastic. Ed Nevius is a legend. Ed Nevius has paid thousands of dollars to provide you with very successful scalp trade information for free. I mean, every single person here should be, for $2, a premium member on Discord to talk to Sensei for charts and Ed Nevius for scalp trading, and also myself for $2, 24/7. I mean, yeah, it's phenomenal. Anyway, Ed Nevius is a legend. You're absolutely right. He's hardly on the show. He's always in Discord, always working for our members. Can you please add me to Discord? Ramsey, okay. Let me, Ramsey, can you give me your name in the chat, please? Again, I'm getting to I need to see it at the bottom. Oh, there you are. Right. Please can add me to Discord. Ramsey, you got your 1 month badge. I can give you the free plan. You need to give me your Discord username. I can't add you. I don't know what your Discord username is. So Ramsey, in the chat, give me your Discord username, not your display name, your username, and I will add you. All right, welcome back, Jason Fallon. The best time to be back, indeed. Can you check my Discord membership? Yolanda, I can't check anything unless you give me your Discord username. All right, you have to give me your Discord username. Good morning, family. Jocelyn is here. Zach is here. Let me go through. Let me carry on. I got my Archer now at 7:07. Hood stopped my order from 3 a.m. They wouldn't stop your order. Like I said before, but you said a moment ago they stopped you because you wasn't They were protecting you, but now they've allowed you. You've got to be clear what you say. I'm trying to help you, Alex, but what you're saying is not accurate. And we want to share accurate information. We've got small investors and big investors, and we want to make sure everyone gets the right information. Why is XRP down after another news day? Well, it's not affected by the tariffs. That's why. It's also not affected by inflation either. So it's not going to bounce on this until the market rips, which it's going to. Should we buy at the opening market today and hold on? Should we buy? I can't give you financial advice. I don't know what you own. I have no idea your understanding of the stock market, but I've just bought. I've bought all in. I keep buying these dips, and I actually bought the exact bottom as well. You saw me do it a couple of days ago. I was up late at night. We were going all day. Hello everyone, less didn't win. Why is the S&P dropping, Martin? Oh, it's not dropping really, is it? It's up today. Just trying to understand, lost 50 already on my 500 deposit. Well, you know, you can't invest and expect in 5 minutes on the S&P to be up. It's not a cash machine, all right? It's investing. Why I'm buying the S&P, and by the way, I've now got $328,000 invested. 328,000. You can add it up yourself. There it is. There is all the money. There it is. $328,000. I started with $5,000. I've never shorted the market. I don't own crypto. I've never done options. I just own the S&P. So it takes time. You have to be patient, and you buy on undervalue. You buy when, and forget all this blood on the street nonsense and all this ridiculous stuff. It's not about that. It's about buying undervalue when an asset is worth more in the future than it is today. That's all it is. It's very, very simple. People focus on the wrong things all the time. They focus on just about everything that's wrong most of the time. Anyway, morning to all. Happy Friday. Yes, indeed. Limit order. Yes, limit orders. Limit orders work perfectly well, but the reason why it wouldn't go through is you have to make sure your limit order is below the price you want to pay if you're doing it live, because there's a bit of room for the market maker. So you have to allow the little gap. Otherwise, if you set exactly what it is, you're not going to get it until it drops even lower, or goes even higher if you're trying to sell. All right, so the limit order isn't a guarantee. You have to wait till it moves enough if you've set it exactly. That's why when I set limit orders, they always go through, because I know what I want and I don't care about $1 more either way. So I always set it for $1 less if I want to buy something, or $1 more if I want to sell it, or vice versa. So it always goes through. Remember as well, limit orders overnight. And we're not talking pre-market, we're talking overnight, which you can do on Robinhood, of course. There's a lot less volume, and which means there's bigger spikes. It can be sitting still, and all of a sudden, vroom, vroom, and it can be outside of your range of orders. So that's why you can be waiting. And of course, you also can't fractional share overnight either. So that's another thing to consider. Now, if you just heard that and thought, that sounds good, there's Robinhood USA. If you click on that, you'll get free shares right now from Robinhood USA. I get free shares, you get free shares, and I will share with you on the screen what I get. If you are in the UK, you're not missing out. There is Robinhood UK in the chat, and you can get free shares in Robinhood UK as well. Same thing. I get free shares. You get free shares, I get free shares. Now, if you didn't get my alerts last night, if you were sleeping while I was up late at night talking to the banks, literally talking to the banks, telling you that the banks would do well today, which they did. They've done very well, thank you. Telling you that the market would be up, telling you to get a 3 a.m. move, which we did. If you want to follow me and you want to know what's going on 24/7, here is there is X. There is X, all right? There's my link. Follow me on X. I will engage with you and answer all your questions. That's members, of course. I will engage with you. Instagram, there is my account as well. If you want to become a member, there's the membership link. If you want to get Discord straight away, premium, the highest level for a couple of bucks, there it is. Get all the free training. Training videos are coming out this Saturday. We're recording them this Saturday, so it'll be just after Saturday. There you go. And if you want the newsletter, there's the all links button. if I decided to switch my YouTube channel to somewhere else, you'd be notified by email. That's it really, other than emergencies, the only time I message you. So I don't spam you all the time. It's just for emergencies, emergency stop movement. And I mean emergencies. We've not had emergencies. This isn't an emergency, right? I will email you priority information if it happens, and that's the only time. Plus, I will give you information of like moving the channel, because at some point I could move my channel. All right? Okay. If you don't subscribe to my email newsletter, you won't know. There's no way you can know. All right? You don't lose money until you withdraw it. You don't lose money until you sell it. Withdrawing money, it doesn't cost you any money. If you withdraw money from your Roth IRA, then you pay a penalty if it's early. You might have to pay back the matches as well. Good morning, all. Okay. Alex, could I just correct you on a term? This is very, very important for legal reasons. If someone, I love what you're doing. You're giving support to the viewers. Can you say? You've said we don't give financial advice. I'm afraid Martyn provides the news and his opinion. Can you say Martyn doesn't give financial advice? I don't want to confuse people that you could be one of a financial advisor or part of the financial team or anything like that. It's very, very important from a legal standpoint if you're going to, as one of our moderators and running Discord for me, that if you're replying to a member, always say Martyn doesn't give financial advice, not we, implying would suggest you. I don't want you dragged into any legal nonsense, okay? So it's very, very important that you always say Martyn doesn't give financial advice rather than we, because that brings you into a potential issue, and I don't want you dragged into a potential issue unnecessarily, all right? So it's very important. If you're ever any of my moderators or any of my Lucasades, always say Martyn doesn't give financial advice, not we, as the Lucasades or moderators or whatever. I don't want anyone dragged into anything they don't need to be dragged into. All right, I take care of all these things. Good morning, all. Good morning, Lucasades. Good morning, everyone. Alex, don't know, was half asleep, but all good. But all good. Got them now. Great, Alex. I'm glad you got it sorted. There you go. Good morning. It's just important to clarify when someone says something in the chat, because people will come in and misunderstand things. It's very, very important to get it right. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We've got the Friday phone-in, of course, in 50 minutes. 48 minutes. 58 minutes. 1 hour from now. Sod it, 58 minutes. Good morning, Martyn. Mikhail Jordan. Good morning to you. Mikhail. Is it Mikhail? Good morning to you. Good day, Zach. Cedar Trees. Good morning. News on CNBC now. New oil news. Let me have a quick look. I might have missed it, of course. Oh, hang on a minute. Got to refresh that. Let me go over to here. China caps tariffs on US. Yeah, that's not important. That's old news. None of that matters. So we're not bothered about any of that. That's not of any consequence. We don't want to be looking backwards. We want to be looking forwards. Okay. How are you, Martyn? Ramsey RM. That cannot be your username on Discord. That cannot be your Discord username. I'm going to type it in. I know it's not. I know it's not. No one can have RM as a username. Now, I am seeing RM as a display name. Right, so Ramsey, and I'm guessing it's from you because you Ramsey Street, Australia, and you've got Kiwi, Zen Kiwi. I'm just guessing. I'm putting all the bits together and guessing. Ramsey, you need to give me your username, not your display name. I'm guessing it's you from connecting Ramsey Street, Neighbours, the Australian soap opera with Zen Kiwi, probably you, maybe you, but I got to be sure. Ramsey, give me your username, not your display name. I'm very well, Paul. Thank you for asking. Ed is amazing and proves not all day traders lose money. You just need to learn the right way. He's a great resource. I can't say enough about Ed Nevius. Yeah, I mean, every single person should be on it. Right, Yolanda, let's have a look. Yolanda, let me just scroll back. If you got a blue badge, let me just see. Yolanda, I'm just trying to find you in the chat. It's hard when I get behind the chat to see these names. I need to just confirm you. I remember. If you could repeat it, it would be easier. But I don't want to ask you to do that if you've already done it. Yolanda, I'm trying to find you. Aye. See, look, we're busy even in members only mode, so we're never going to be general public again now. I can't see that ever happening again. Right. I'm just trying to scroll. Where's Yolanda? Why can I not see Yolanda? All right. I have to check this stuff. I can't just do it blindly. We have to provide a quality service, otherwise it's not a service at all. Yolanda, you're not showing in the chat. Just bear with me. I'm just trying to help one of our members. Yolanda, if you could just say hi in the chat. I just want to see your badge. That's all I'm looking for. For some reason, you're not showing up. There you are. Now I've seen you. Yeah, 1 month badge. Okay. So, Yolanda, I'll put you on the screen. Here we go. Let me just move this bloody thing out the way. There you go. Let's move that out the way. Right, Yolanda, put this on the screen. I had a friend from Switzerland called Yolanda many years ago. I remember Yolanda very well. Right, let me do your username. This looks like a username to me. So let me do this now. And that is correct. You've given me, let me show you what I see. So I type in your username, you see, there you go. That is your username. So now what I can give you the free service. Oh, you are already a member. You are already a member. Okay, you're already a member. I've already done it for you. So there you go. I'm going to change your nickname so everyone knows who you are. This is important as well. Yolanda, I'm going to say the same name as you are on YouTube. That's so people know who you are and they'll talk to you. Otherwise, they won't know who you are. There you go. You can see what I'm doing. I'm giving you a nickname. Right? There it is. And if you send me a friend request, I will accept it. I do not accept any friend request from in fact, sorry, sorry, that's just been changed. I don't accept friend requests. I only accept friend requests from premium members now because there are too many. So because I answer all the members' questions, I don't accept friend requests anymore from non-premium members. All right. So if you're not a premium member, I don't accept your friend request because there are too many. I have to answer everyone's questions. So I can't, if I'm 1,000 people, it's just impossible. So I only accept a friend request. The founder members, all the founder members, we're all friends. That will never change. But anyone who now friend requests me on Discord, I only accept premium members. It's only $2 and you get the higher level anyway. But I just can't do it for everybody like I used to. Hi, Stacey, because that's one-on-one questions 24/7. Yes, I agree. I'm not a day trader, but it's a master at his craft. He is indeed. eToro, known for suspending trading on stocks and crypto for no given reason. Okay. Brian Bynum, Lucid Surprise winner, is in bankruptcy in auction for Nicola's AZ factory. Thank you, Brian. I'll report on that. Thank you, Brian. Great story. Morning, Martyn. Smash the like. Lovely. I became a member on both, but I can't get member on music. Please help. No, you can't. I messaged you back everywhere in the chat and explained it. There is no membership on the music channel. There is no membership on the music channel. We're going red for some crazy reason. This is Wall Street trying to bring the market down on a great day. We're going to get a face-ripping rally because we're going to get all these shorts. We're going to get these covered. People are going to have to cover their options, cover their shorts here. I'm sure of it. So I couldn't care less. If this goes down further, I'll buy even more. So sell it as much as you want. We just had an amazing moment this morning. I'm telling you, you got a rally coming today, one way or the other. It's coming. No question about it. Good morning, Stacey. Good morning, Stephen Lewandowski. Sounds good, Brian Bynum. Tish, if you're a member of this channel, I think you're a member of the music channel too. No. No, Alex, that's not right. We have a membership. You can subscribe to all channels, music, investor, extra. It's free. Subscribing is a free thing. Everyone can subscribe. We only have memberships for the main channel, this investor channel, and the extra channel. That's it. We don't have memberships on the music channel. All right. Everything on the music channel is free. There's no ad revenue on the live shows. There's no membership. I give free concerts. When we get 10,000 subscribers, it all goes to charity. Everything I do on the music channel is for free. When you see a video, you might see a video. When you watch a video, you might see an ad. But even then, I don't earn any money because it's all copyright. The only way I make money on the music channel is super chats for requests. There are no memberships on the music channel. Feeling great for space, Brian. Current thoughts on space. Bought in at 374 and holding. I need to have a new look at it. I need to go catch you all at the premiere. This video was one of my better ones. You don't want to miss it. Vaz, yes. Vaz has got a new premiere in an hour and 15 minutes straight after this. You don't want to miss it. Vaz, we love it. This is what they sent me. Your order to buy 15 shares of Archer through your individual account was cancelled at 8:30. We cancelled your order.
Jonathan Topless has become a member.
To protect against overspending. It doesn't make any sense. They don't send stuff like that out on Robinhood. They don't. I talked to Robinhood. They cancelled your order to protect against overspending. Are you in a cash account, not a margin account, and you've got no money in your account? That you must have you should always turn margin on, even if you don't use it. It's a much more professional way to invest out of your account. You don't have to use margin, but just be a margin account than a cash account. If you're a cash account, you can't transfer money as quickly. You're always waiting for the money. It's not as good. But if you're a cash account and you've got no money in your account, that's why it cancelled it, because you either don't have the money or stocks haven't settled yet. Something to do with that. But it's got something to do with the way you're buying and selling. If you've not got any money and you're trying to buy, stocks haven't cleared. It might be, you sold something, hasn't cleared yet. When you're a margin account, you get instant access to move money in, move money out, buy, sell, do what you want. I can transfer $250,000 from my bank account into Robinhood in 1 second. It's not cleared for 3 days, but it allows me to use the funds. You don't have that in a cash account. So it could be to do with settling stocks, settling funds. Maybe you transferred some money, it hasn't settled yet. All these kind of things, you are limited when you have a cash account. You're also limited under 25,000 as well. Some restrictions there as well. So there may be that. Alex said, I have margin. Okay, are you under $25,000 then? There's something that you have done, because they never say that. Because if you've got margin, you can borrow the margin. If they're telling you you can't do it for overspending, something's not quite right. Anyway, Vaz, thank you, appreciate it. Finite, there you go. What did he say? Can't wait to the premiere. Yes, indeed. This is what they said. How long have we got? 15 minutes. Stephen James, Alex, the Peckman, which could result in an account deficit due to price fluctuations. The estimated cost of your order can change because we estimated that the cost of your order would exceed the amount of buy. Right, so you don't have the buying power. So it sounds to me then if you're in margin, you've used all your margin and you're trying to spend more than you've got. Then that would be a reason why they'd cancel it. If you're trying to buy something with buying power that you don't have, then absolutely. Yeah, I mean, that's common sense. That would be the reason for that. I think that's what's going on there then. Stacey. Good morning, Stacey. I put my shares in SPCE. Alex Marrero, are you using margin? Good morning, family. Piano Man tonight. Yes, it is. I believe so. There we go. Hi, Stacey. For you and the family, a lovely Friday. Yes, apologies, Martin. Wrong words. I used that. No problem at all. I don't want to get you in trouble by you saying we don't do this. It's always important to say Martin doesn't. I'll take responsibility for everything. I don't want you being dragged into unnecessary nonsense. All right. You have all the fun, but you don't have any of the risk and the pain. I take all the risk. I take all the pain. All right. Hello, all, Martin and all. Do you think the market will go up on the... yes, it's a great day. It's a great day. I don't care if the markets go down, it's just giving me free money. It's just giving me free money. If the markets go down, it's just giving me free money. It's definitely going to go down. We've got Wall Street now shorting, hedge funds shorting the market. It should be criminal, if you ask me. And the way it was yesterday, we saw Miss Green, what's her name? The one that we don't like, that awful woman. She was actually shorting the market. An inside government member shorting the market, proven. So there are some bad actors, I'm afraid, in the government using all this volatility to their own ends. It's disgusting behaviour, but it goes on. And that's what's happening right now. Well, they're all going to lose their money because real investors, not greedy people and ignorant, stupid people like she was, very rude human being, she deserves to get shorted. I mean, hedge funds are getting shorted out, so I don't think she's smart enough to avoid it. Happy Friday, JJ. Good morning to you. Market bounce. Here he is. Carlon De Ross is here. One of our sponsor members, actually. Carlon De Ross is a sponsor member. He doesn't want me to promote anything. He just wants to support at the second highest level. Of course, platinum is the highest level. We have one platinum member, a very, very, very successful investor. We have a $500 a month platinum member who watches our channel. Alex, you don't know if you're using margin or not. Can I be added to Discord, please? Wingo, you can if you've got a 1 month badge. Let me scroll up to find you. Am I near at the bottom of the comments? Oh my gosh, it's so hard to keep up with everybody today. And we're in members only mode as well. Yes, I can. You've given me username. I'll come down to you then. So let me come down. Hello, Paul Griffiths. Every member gets answered. Wingo, here we go. Wingo, let me add you now. You've got a 1 month badge. Understand, as of today, I do not accept friend requests from the free plan members from YouTube. You have to be a premium member for that and extra services because I can't answer all questions. I have to be able to answer all the questions to honor my premium promise. Okay, so don't send me a friend request unless you're premium. Now, I don't see you on Discord with that username. That username. Now, what that means is you've just set up Discord. You haven't verified your email yet. That's why I can't see you. So I'm not going to check again because I'll forget. So what I want you to do in about 10 minutes when you've verified your account, checked all your verifications, your emails, give me your username again and I will check again. But right now you are not showing up, Wingo. You're not showing up because you've not done the verification. Can't purchase Discord subscription with the app. No, you do it on a computer. You do it on a computer or on a mobile device, just using a browser. Simple. Okay. All right. Yes. Can you upgrade me on Discord? Charmaine.
DMs has become a member.
Thank you much indeed. Charmaine. Let me find Charmaine in the chat. I wish there was a way I could just jump to someone's name in the chat. Unfortunately, it doesn't allow me to do that. I wish it did. So Charmaine, let me scroll up to you. Let me try to find you. I need to see if you're a 1 month at least member. Where are you? Struggling today to be able to see people's names. Looks like you changed your name in the chat. I will need you to just comment again. Just say something just so I can see you've got a badge, please. And then I'll come back to you. So if you've got a badge, just please do that. Analyst warn of continued volatility. Yes, absolutely. There's the oil information. Good morning, Martyn and family. Sorry, join late. Not at all. Don't forget to like the video. That's very kind. I've been looking for oil. Thank you, Yolanda. You're the best. You're very welcome. I think today is a good day after a long time, Martyn. Yes, it is. And the PPI came in great. We got 10 minutes to go. We're going to cover the opening bell. I'm just doing all the comments and questions and giving everybody their upgrades onto Discord. So Ramsey has just given me another name. Let me see if this one works. I'm just trying this now. Last time I did it, I don't think it worked. And there it is. Okay, so I'll show you what I see. You've got a 1 month badge. I do not accept friend requests now from the free plan. Only the premium ones to message me directly. I just can't do that because of numbers now, folks. All right, so let me go into here and give you a roll of this is a free membership plan. It's not the same as the premium, but it does give you access to see all the content, what's going on. Change nickname. You are Ramsey. Let me zoom in here. S-E-Y. There you go. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the team. You can talk to all the members. And the channel you're looking for is Ed Nevius. He provides the scalp training. Sensei Crypto provides the technical charts. Scam Alert, that's where people tell you about fake accounts pretending to be me. Please do not accept a friend request. I don't send them. And I also don't accept them anymore. I only accept premium members because I can't talk to everybody anymore. So I have to do it just for the premium. I still will always reply to all YouTube members in comments, but not on Discord unless you are premium. Okay, thanks for bringing the attention about Lucid. I'll cover that news in a moment. Sorry, Martyn, again, I was using the wrong words. I apologize. No, that's fine. You don't have to apologize, mate. We're always learning. That is what I wanted. That is what I wanted to mean. That is for free on the music. Yes, it's free. I apologize. No, you do not need to apologize, Alex. You're doing a wonderful job. We're always learning, and we're having to upgrade policies and the way we are growing all the time. So there's always things to learn from. So don't worry about that. Jonathan just became a member. The rally is coming. Won't be until after the election. What? The next election. Jamie Dimon says he expects S&P earnings estimate to fall as companies pull guidance. That's ridiculous. Jamie Dimon has just had the banks all do well. So Jamie Dimon is exactly what he's doing. The banks never tell you the truth. I am playing oil. Gold member, woohoo. Yes, indeed. Yes. We have 30 gold members now, Jason Fallon. You set a trend. Good morning, peeps. Who's ready for another day of chaos and uncertainty? Please smash the like. Hi, everyone. He's been a subscriber for a few months, really enjoying the community. And I think it's time to invest myself in this family. Much love to all. Jonathan, lovely to have you here. I have margin. There was money in the account. It was after hours. Alex, what I suggest you do then, I will give you the link here in a minute. I won't give it you now. In a minute, in half an hour, we're going to open up the phone line. It's a Friday phone-in. I would suggest you call in, have a conversation, and we can go through it and solve it, because I can definitely solve it. I speak to Robinhood all the time. I understand a lot about Robinhood. I'm on it all the time, and I'd love to help you, okay? A face ripping rally, and love it, love it, love it. Aren't already on your merch. Aren't already on your merch. Love you. Two of you best, sir. Walfredo, thank you so much. Love it, love it, love it. I will let everyone know. How do I scalp trade in and out quickly? Sounds to me like he made more than his 5R. I mean, there's lots of things like that. We'll talk about, if he calls in, individual cash. You said you got a margin account. If it's called individual cash, it's not a margin account. I think there's some confusion here. Do you pay anything like stamp duty when you buy stocks in the US? Cost me a fortune buying UK stocks. Do you pay it? No, I'm in the US. I'm also in the UK, but I'm trading in the US. My studio's in the US. No, I don't pay any charges to buy US stocks on Robinhood. No, you pay money to buy UK stocks, ADRs. Right, let me refresh this. Get ready. I'm just refreshing the screen. Stand by. Yeah, you've got to be careful. The Jamie Dimon and the banks and the CNBC contributors, they're always protecting their own interests. They never tell you the truth. Remember, the banks are not there to make money for you. They're there to make money for themselves. I have to enable margin. Well, yeah, I think you best call in. I don't want to say anything else. We're obviously getting confused, and I'd much rather speak to you directly and go through all these things. I just enabled margin on my Robinhood, and they gave me $7,000 in my buying power. That's a little dangerous. There you go. Using margin right now is playing with fire for all that new. For all that is new to using margin. Be careful. Please subscribe. Thank you, James007. DMS became a member. Thank you very much indeed. Hey, Martyn, hang on there, mate. I've been watching you for a couple of weeks. I love the channel. Appreciate all your knowledge. You're very welcome, JJ. Great point, Cedar Trees. I'm not touching that money. Can be frustrating when the market dips and you want to buy it, but you can't die too many too many deposits. Cedar, I wanted to try margin when we bottomed on the market and Hood was around 29, and they told me I needed to have 2,000 in my account. I would only try to use margin around 500. Want to test it and know more. Good morning to you. We're nearly through all the comments. Martyn, did you see my song request for tonight? Music channel. I think I got there quick. Walker Wonder. How long have I got? 3 minutes. I'm having a quick look. Walker wonders why. Robbie Williams, Angels. For my daughter who passed away, please. I'm terribly sorry to hear that. Walker wonders why your daughter passed away. Of course I'll sing you Angels. I'm terribly sorry. If you'd like to join us tonight, this is the love event. How long have I got? 3 minutes. Okay. Everyone, you've got 3 minutes. Click on this quickly. We've got a special event tonight, and I'm going to be singing Angels, the very first song, Walker Wonders Why. The first song, right out the bat, I will do the voice of Robbie Williams and sing that on my very first song. It's at 4 p.m. Central. I've given everyone the link. You've got 2 minutes. Click on it now. Click on this now. I've got a request from Walker Wonders Why to sing Angels. He's lost his daughter. I cannot believe this has happened. Click notification so you don't miss it. 4 p.m. Central. It will be in your time zone. The first couple of people that put requests in here, I will do without super chats for free. There's no ad revenue. There's no membership. It's my gift to you every Friday at 4 p.m. You can join me on stage. We welcome the pub. It's a global pub around the world. It's an amazing night. I want to see everyone tap the like button now. You got 1.5 minutes. Come on. And then I'll ring the bell. 11 likes. How many have we got now? 13. Here we go. It's going up. Make sure that you've rung the bell. You're notified. You need to click subscribe. It's a different channel. It's not the same channel as this. It's a different channel. So make sure that you've done that. How long have we got? 1 minute to go. Come on, folks. Nice and quick. First people to leave comments there will get a free song request. 13 likes. I've got 45 seconds. 16 likes. 6 waiting. There we go. It's going to be a big night tonight in the pub. All right. Okay, here we go. How do I know if I'm a premium member on Discord? You're a premium member if you are in green. If your name is in green and you've paid the $2 subscription, which is this one here, and you've got a heart of gold icon, you stand out. All premium members are recognized in Discord. They're in green. Their name is in green. They've got a heart of gold icon, and you know that because you've clicked on the link that I've just given you. Here we go. Ring the bell.
People are buying in advance of the elevated increase.
Larry Fink, BlackRock. Here they all are. Look.
All that stuff. But I believe all the uncertainty is really
3, 2, 1.
And so I think you're going to see them across the board. You just say slow down until we have more certainty.
Banks are not giving you advice. They're trying to make money. That's it. The banks want the markets to go down to buy back. Don't listen to the banks. It's a green day for sure. 100%. 100% it's a green day today. Here we go. All right, let's get to it. Let's see what's moving right now. Here we go. So we're starting off with my overall portfolio. There we go. It's turned green. It's a green day. The banks don't want it to be a green day. Jamie Dimon, oh, it's going to be terrible. They just had a beat on an earnings. Banks are not there to make you money. They are not there to make you money. Simple as that. They're there to make themselves money. All right. It's not rocket science, this stuff, is it really? As you can see, the market has gone green. No surprise. It should be a face-ripping rally. The S&P has just gone green. Virgin Galactic is up today, 0.78. Palantir is on the line, bouncing around. It should go up today. Gold is up today. That should sell off today. Amazon is down but trying to push up. Amazon is down at the moment. Unbelievable that no one is buying this at the moment. This is absolutely crazy. It's going to happen all of a sudden and then it will just go like crazy. Enphase Energy is down 49. Coca-Cola down. Defensive is down. People taking money out of the pot, ready to buy the rip rally. I'm telling you. Chevron Oil, flat. Tesla now starting to break up. McDonald's is down, trying to go up. Google is trying to go up as well. It's all trying to go up. Microsoft is trying to go up. And Nvidia just starting to try and go up. Did I miss Apple there for a moment? No, I didn't. There we go. Yeah, Nvidia now going up. Walmart is going down. Tilray Brands is worth nothing at all. It's going down. Robinhood is up 0.48. IonQ is up. Rocket Labs is flat. Plug Power, completely uninvestable right now. Don't look at it as being cheap. Look at it as uninvestable. It's too cheap. It's not cheap. It's just nobody wants it. Bitcoin up 1.49. XRP is down. That's a bit unusual. The Bank of America. Banks popped up last night. They took profit. They've sold off to buy it back. I'm telling you, Jamie Dimon, all these people telling you that everything is awful when we just had all these earning beats and everything is great and we've had inflation come down. Everyone's telling you that everything is rubbish and they're wrong. CNBC is warning you, telling you it's rubbish. I'm going to stand by what I said and I'm going to buy more if it continues to go down. We're going to get a face-ripping rally. I do believe it. Everything makes sense that would get that. So I'm not going to change my positions at all. At all. Okay, so down we go. Now let's see if we can get another low, another all-time low. No, this is the bottom. This is the bottom. This is when the Mag 7 bottomed out. So if it goes down there, I'll buy even more. I don't think it's going to. Bank of America is all of a sudden starting to go up. They're going to catch everybody out. It's no surprise that Larry Fink BlackRock is on CNBC telling everybody, oh, it's terrible. We're going to get a really bad recession. No one thinks we're going to get a recession at all. I think this is a really, really bad idea. Anyway, Bank of America is starting to go up. Stand by. Do what you think. I mean, at the end of the day, it's only a best guess. It's my educated guess. I'm making my decision. I've made my investment. I can get it wrong, but I haven't got it wrong yet. Now, I want to just clarify this, right? All the claims that I've made and all the projections that I've made, right? They've all been right, but let's just get one thing straight. I'm not smarter than anyone else. In fact, I know less than everyone else. The difference between me and CNBC contributors, Bloomberg contributors, people making YouTube videos. You might say I'm making YouTube videos, but I'm not. I'm live all the time. I'm providing a service where I speak to you directly, so I take responsibility for what I say. I'm not like Meet Kevin or Graham Stepan, who makes a big video and never speaks to you. I'm live facing you all day. I'm up late at night going live. It's a very different strategy than just making trending videos telling you how to get rich or how to stop yourself from going broke. It's never just nice, normal in the middle. It's always dramatic. The reason why I'm getting these things right is not because I'm smarter than anyone else, because I'm not. I know less than anyone. I learn more from you than you learn from me. The reason is I just tell you the truth. And every indicator yesterday about the PPI. No, I mean, I'm still looking at my Google Trends, and no one is talking about PPI today. And then we've got Jamie Dimon and we've got Barry Fink coming on CNBC after they've just beaten on earnings, telling you it's rubbish. Oh, we're going to have a recession. It's like, if we have a recession, that's the bottom of the market anyway. Everyone knows that. So every indicator is telling you we're about to have a face-ripping rally. But nobody wants you to know that. Nobody wants you to know that. Hedge funds refer to retail as pond scum. They don't want you to buy it. They don't want you to understand it. They don't like Robinhood. They really don't. But it is what it is. So you got to make of that as you will. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not selling anything. I'm not shorting the market. I'm not doing what hedge funds are doing. And I'm not doing what some insiders at the government are doing either. Shorting, maybe some inside trading. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just buying the S&P when it's oversold, when it's undervalued. Nothing to do with ups and downs, red days, bull days, bear days. Not interested. And that's it. And the fact that it's just going around the flat line, despite China has just slapped on tariffs. What happened the other day? Just after they slapped on tariffs, vroomf, it went up. Remember? We had a massive rally, a huge one, the biggest in history. So if we don't get that again today, I will be absolutely surprised. But we have to drop first. It has to try and go down as much as it can. And when the selling pressure's gone and no one's selling anymore, vroomf, everyone will buy and you'll miss it. I'm telling you, you'll miss it. There'll be a tweet from Donald Trump and you will miss it. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. There he is,
the costs are going to go
BlackRock.
up, aren't they, conceivably, for the servers that go into a data center?
Right now, a 1 gigawatt data center with all the GPUs, all the power, all that, we're talking $50 billion per data
BlackRock,
center. Right.
Larry Fink does not care about your money. He cares about his money,
data centers don't throw
not
off
yours.
A big return. So a data center throws off, even with leverage, because at 11 or 14% return,
but that's fine for you're happy to finance that all day long.
But that's the beauty of our capital markets. Microsoft trades at a much higher PE.
Right.
Owning data center degrades their PE. Same thing with.
They don't want to. They'd much rather have you and pay you, and they're a great
power of our capital markets.
All
and that's
understood.
Why I'm so bullish.
But does it? This has been the most important thing we've been talking about for the last year and a half, 2 years. Has been driving a lot of our certainly our equity markets. Do we slow down our advances as a result of some of these tariffs that are in place right now?
We better not, because China's not slowing down in their technology.
Okay.
It's Sputnik. It's Sputnik. We need the competition to be great.
Competition is good.
They are not slowing down at
But
all.
we're not, and they're building 100 gigawatts of power right now using nuclear, so they're going to have the power generation.
Breaking news, Steve Witkoff will meet with Vladimir Putin.
We need to be forceful in
Steve
building our
Witkoff will meet with
infrastructure, that we
Vladimir
have the power
Putin.
generation so we
We've
can
got
do
moves
these
here.
But I want to get to a lot of other subjects, but you see no slowdown at this point at all.
That's
in terms
another
of the
catalyst.
spending by the hyperscalers,
Upward.
the others who would be customers of the data centers that you get behind.
There certainly could be 1 quarter or 2 quarters, but everything that we see in the plans, in their long-term plans, is to build this out as fast as possible.
I'm going to be pedestrian for 1 second.
Yeah.
My travel trust has a huge position in your stock. I thought that your organic growth was better than expected.
It was.
Look, the flows in are still good. The technology's great. Lost in the whole shuffle.
I'm
your
leaving the
stock
lights
has
as
come down a
green
lot,
because
and to me
I'm
represents
100%
value.
certain it's going to
I think
explode.
our stock represents incredible value. We had our best beginning of the year in 6 years. We had 14% technology growth in the quarter. We had, if you take out the one client who took out some low fee index business, we had $140 billion.
Can everyone tap the like button, please? It really helps the channel. There's 477 watching.
Assets and equities. We had.
If everyone could tap the like button, it makes a difference. And today, we can hit 76,000 subscribers live on the show.
We had an incredible quarter of flows, and we had a 6% net.
Let's do it now. Let's get 76,000 subscribers right now. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Tap the subscribe button. Another milestone. Everybody tap the subscribe and like.
Larry, I got to ask you about the 10-year, about the fixed income markets overall.
Yes.
We're watching; it's now above 4.5% again. I've been saying that is there now a risk premium on what had been viewed as a riskless asset? What do you make of this move recently, which, by all arguments, should be going the other way, at least given what we're seeing?
I don't agree with that.
Okay, why not?
We've got the Friday phone in.
I was shocked
In 20 minutes, and then we got the world premiere from Vaz coming up on the half hour.
Recession, but was not fixating at what the cost will be related to the tariffs and how inflation that is. So I actually believe we're going to have much greater embedded inflation in this country. We're already going to have more embedded inflation because we have, despite all this noise and narrative, we have job shortages in almost every industry. Brad Smith from Microsoft said we need 500,000 electricians to do this AI. Okay, we have so many needs in this country, and because we don't have the supply of people, we're going to have elevated
and wage inflation as well. By the way, so why are we going through all this?
There you go, Alex. Martin, you were right. I don't have margins. Sorry for all the confusion. Not at all. We've all learned a lot. We go through it. We deal with it. We sort it. Alex, you remember, we're here to support you. No confusion. We just solve the problem. We talk it through. Thank you for sorting it out yourself, really.
Electricians are closer to $80 an hour.
All right, I don't want to get you back to the bond market because So
the bond market, I've said this in the last few weeks. I said it again this past Monday. I'm more worried about a much deeper yield curve. And could I see a 5% 10-year? Sure. I don't believe the Federal Reserve will have the ability to do any real easings. I know the forward curves at one time a few days ago was 4 easings, and I said there may not be any easings.
Right. So this is not Chinese selling our bonds or the Japanese.
Thank you, Carl Ross.
Or some of our former trading partners and allies selling as much as it's simply a response to an inflationary environment that may be coming.
So you may see selling from those people, but not because it's a reaction to.
I see.
Most central banks who have trade surplus. So let's just talk about Japan for a second. Japan has a big trade surplus with the United States. When we give them dollars to buy their goods, that then would
come back and them buying our treasury bonds or investing.
So they have to keep their currency stable. So instead of having the excess, they buy treasuries to sterilize any currency movement. If you believe that the tariffs are going to minimize trade surpluses or we don't need them, they don't need to own U.S. treasuries. Okay, and that's a problem. Because 40%
no one's talking about PPI. This is the biggest, one of the biggest scams going right now. Manipulation. This is disgusting. We've just slaughtered inflation.
overseas? How about our ownership of our own?
You're being
credit
absolutely
market
played. I'm
so
not.
large
I'm not.
overseas?
I hope
That
you're
is a
not.
risk.
I'm buying it.
Okay.
I'm
And
owning
is
it.
a big
I'm
risk.
waiting for the
And-
ripping rally.
and
It's
so
coming.
I'm not surprised to see a deterioration
It's
of the
unbelievable.
dollar, which means dollars are coming back.
I told you it's not on any network.
Talk to so many business leaders, probably more than anyone I know. We are seeing some sort of bizarre split. If you're making any manufacturing in China,
I'm
you're
leaving it
American,
green because
you're
it's
being
green, it's
discriminated against by
massive.
the president. Apple, Nike. If you move to Vietnam because that's what you thought in 2016 that the president Trump wanted you to do, moving out of China, you're being incredibly discriminated against. Who is standing up for these great American companies in that White House?
But also, more importantly, a lot of our big companies that have great brands overseas are being discriminated.
Yes.
I mean, whether it's a Starbucks selling coffee in a certain, they'll be.
We're listening to Larry Fink here, CEO of BlackRock's. Very, very important, folks. That's why I'm staying on it for a minute.
I believe this is going to be short term. But we have to address.
Thank you,
all these
Jonathan, new
issues, and
member.
It's going to start showing up in earnings, and that's what the stock market is reflective of.
Yeah, well, you said it earlier, and we're going to have to sadly let you go in a moment, Larry, but that you're petrified. That was your word. You used it, and yet you're also offering advice to clients.
But I'm also optimistic.
So what is the advice then? What? You're petrified and optimistic.
No, but
what's
I'm worried about the short run, and I'm optimistic in the long run.
what
These
all
mega
right.
trends haven't changed.
Fair enough.
What are you telling people to
That
do
is
then?
ridiculous.
When you're
He's
getting-
petrified
You're
and
saying-
optimistic.
We saw $20
You can't be
billion
both.
Increase in money markets in the last week.
That is everything you need to
we're
know
seeing
from
a
the
lot-
banks.
we have
Complete
$12
and utter
trillion
lies.
in money market.
He's
When there- when
petrified,
there is-
but he's
when there's
optimistic.
smoke, when there's an understanding
That's
of
ridiculous.
What's going on, money
You either
will be
believe in the
put to
numbers or
smoke.
you
Is it
don't.
The people, the Vatican,
right.
they're telling me you have to go,
Smoke,
and it's
yeah.
bugging me. But you know,
I
good luck
know.
with the
We
Dodgers.
could talk to
You
them
look
all day
great.
long.
Dodgers are doing pretty well.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they
yes,
certainly are.
And
You're
they still
talking
play,
rubbish.
no matter
I'm
what
turning you
happens,
off.
they're out there.
You're talking rubbish. You're talking rubbish. They're all talking rubbish. Now, I'm going to explain this to you because this is really, really important, right? I spend my life in this studio 4 years come June. It'll be our 4th anniversary come June. And I'm here 12 hours a day, all day, every day. Remember why I started this? I started because of COVID. It ended my touring days. I'm the world piano man. I've toured all over the world, entertaining in concert halls, theatres, and so on and so forth. I've had my own Vegas show, all right? So I've had some success being an entertainer. I did this because COVID ended it all. And I thought, well, I'm just going to build a TV studio like I used to have when I was on stage, a proper light show, proper sound system. Let's do it right. And I want to help people. I'm not interested. I've got no interest at all with being a YouTuber, influencing people at all, selling silly videos because I'm desperate to make money out of something. I want to help people, right? That's why I'm here. And that's why I go live all day, every day, late at night to help people. So I know how to make friends. I know how to build an army of important people. I've got everyone around me that I spend time with are successful people. I never ever spend my time talking to idiots. Not interested. I surround myself by people who I want to emulate. So multimillionaires, billionaire, whatever. I do the high-end Dallas homes, Highland Park. I've played in Mark Cuban's house. Jerry Jones owns the Cowboys. All these kind of people, these who I influence with. And I speak to hedge fund managers all the time on my X, on my Instagram. I talk to CEOs. I interview them on the show, and so on and so forth. And the information that I'm providing is directly from the sources. And let me tell you one thing that people just do not understand. And they listen to people like Jamie Dimon. They listen to people like Larry Fink. They listen to all these people. And let me tell you, they care about themselves. They care about their private investors, not you, the retail investor. They don't care. And if you own a bank, you certainly don't care about your customers. They're not there to make you money. And the problem at the moment now is we have so many retail investors that are buying really bad over-leveraged products, promising huge returns on 80% dividends and stuff like that, and all this kind of stuff. And all the bank promises you stuff, and you can have this and have that. All the banks care about is the banks. If you put money in the bank, it gets lent out 10 times. I don't know if you know that, but your money is never available. If everybody wanted to take your money out of the bank, you wouldn't get it. Only 1 in every 10 could draw all the money out of the bank. That's how it works. They lend your money out, and then they have the audacity then to have a stock which goes pretty much sideways. Banks don't make much money, like airlines, right? They pay in dividends. They pay themselves. There are so many people associated with the banks. They give themselves, stock bonuses and all the rest of it to keep the stock price floating along. It makes money for them, not for you. All right, it doesn't get paid back to the investor. It really doesn't. If you go to the bank, they lend your money out 10 times, and you get 0.5%. It's ridiculous. This is why I love Robinhood, right? Robinhood give me 4. Anyway, not going to go down that old road. The point is, the bank is not there for your benefit. The bank is not there to help you. But what's more important is hedge funds that create and Wall Street management funds that create ETFs like Standard & Poor. Standard & Poor is not there to help you. The S&P is not a nice, friendly American ETF you can buy to get rich. Standard & Poor is a business. You can't buy Standard & Poor. You buy an ETF that tracks Standard & Poor. You're not in the club. You don't get in. You don't buy directly from Standard & Poor. You don't walk in the office. ETFs track Standard & Poor. They are businesses in their own right. They are management companies in their own right that was set up for them to make money. Not how can we help Americans and people around the world buy American businesses. It's how can we run a fund that makes us money, tracking what people want to buy. You're just basically giving people what they want and then monetizing it, right? It's not rocket science. So VU, which is why I invest in VU, isn't perfect, but it's as close to perfect as you're going to get because it's passively managed. It's not actively managed like some of those funds that promise ridiculous returns when they simply borrow and leverage and they short themselves, and God knows, most of them go bankrupt after a few years. They charge you huge fees. That's where the money pays back your dividends or your returns or whatever. Very often the returns are capped. Now, when we look into these funds, no one ever reads the balance sheet and no one ever reads the prospectus. I know that because I've done polls in my show asking you that very, very question. And most people go, no, I've never read the balance sheet. Nuts, isn't it? Never read the prospectus. All right. I tell you what. I'll tell you what now. I'll do this now. I'll prove something to you. And this should scare you. And I'm 100% certain, because I know my Lucasades, we're in members only mode. Everybody will be honest. Everyone's a member. Everybody will give me the truth. So I know the poll will be real, right? Now, I asked you today, would inflation be up, down, or no change? 49% said down. You're absolutely right. I cannot believe 35% of you said it would be up. That's ridiculous. Inflation was definitely down. The reason why you were saying that was you were looking at the tariffs. The tariffs have not fed into the inflation report, and when they do, they're transitory. Once it's not inflation. It's a set fee. Inflation means prices are going up. If it just goes to there, that's not inflation. It's a recorrection of how we calculate, and we start from here. And if it doesn't go up, it stays the same. So it's not inflation. Anyone who understands that, everyone knows it. They just want to tell you it's bad for inflation, because what happens in the United States, you don't have any United States. Half the country fight with the other half. The Republicans hate the Democrats. The Democrats hate the Republicans, and all they do is constantly bash each other. Rather than trying to work for the American people, they're just bashing each other all the time. The Democrats know that tariffs are not inflationary. They're transitory. It's a one-off. The Fed know it. We all know it. They know it. Everyone who can calculate it, anyone who can use a calculator and do maths can do it, right? So anyway, I'm going to do a poll here right now. The poll is this. Look at this. Start a poll. Now, most of my investors now who follow me every day, members, probably own the S&P 500. They own some of it, whether it's all, part, whatever. I would imagine most of you own the S&P 500. So I think most of you are qualified to answer this question. So I'm going to ask you, have you read the S&P prospectus. I couldn't spell prospectus then. Prospectus. Have you read the S&P prospectus? So whether you are VU, whether you are SPY, whichever way you get access to it. Now, I don't mean have you gone, well, yeah, 6%'s Apple and 5% is NVIDIA. Yeah, I know what's in there. I know what's in there. Yes, I know it's only 0.03% management fee on VU and 0.09 for SPY. So I prefer VU because I'm a retail investor. I don't mean that, right? I mean read the prospectus. So you've gone onto the Vanguard's website and you've read like a 50-page document. You've read the prospectus. You understand exactly what you have bought. Tell me the truth. Have you read the S&P prospectus all the way through? Have you read the S&P prospectus, yes or no? Right. Now, tell the truth, because we learn from this. It's important. It's important. It's really, really, really important to tell the truth. We learn nothing if you lie. Don't go, well, I should say yeah, because it will make me... I don't know who you are. You vote anonymously. It's completely anonymous, but it's important to understand this. And when you understand this, you'll get what I'm saying, right? Okay, here we go. Look at this. Come on, 44 votes, 45, 47. There's 500 people watching. This is one of our biggest ever shows today. And this isn't XRP crypto, which trends. This is just PPI. I'm so proud of my Lucasades. You've all tuned in. Just for an inflation report. This shows you, this is exactly why I want my channel to be members only all the time. Because now we've got an educated, proper we've got a $500 a month member here who is, a serious investor that's watching our show. We want to make money. Everybody who's a member has invested with me, wants to be part of the family to make money. We're not here for a laugh. Yes, we have a laugh. Yes, we have a family. We have a Friday night concert. We have drinks. We get drunk. We have a good time. We have a great time. We help people out. We answer questions. It's great. Phone-ins. But we're here to make money. We're not here to lose money. Right. Okay. So now, 80 votes now. I'm going to end the poll. There's no point carrying on. I love this. You've been honest. I could end the poll, but I'm not going to bother. All right? I'm not going to bother because we've already got 85 votes. It's overwhelming. I'm going to end it. Look at this. 85 votes. 84% of you, and every one of you, like me, is a retail investor. You have not read the prospectus for the S&P 500. But I bet nearly every one of you has a little bit of the S&P. Isn't that incredible? Now, what does that mean? This is a really important video. So if I am a hedge fund manager, if I'm Wall Street, if I'm Larry Fink, if I'm Jamie Dimon, if I'm a CNBC contributor, if I am any network or anything to do with Wall Street, and I'm watching this right now, I'm going, lovely, lovely. The retail investor doesn't even read the instruction manual. I can sell them absolute crap whenever I want. Yeah, you can. Retail investors buy crap all day long. But we don't. And that is the point. You've just proved it. And I'm so glad you were honest, because this is so important. And now you start thinking to yourself, well, hang on a minute. All I want to do is make money so I can provide myself with a pension, right? And the most famous, the most stable, the most wonderful ETF in the world, the 500 best businesses, which you all invest in, whether you're all in like me or one share. 84%, 84% have never even read what it is they're buying, but they buy it anyway. Now, that is important. Don't feel like, oh, bloody hell, I'm stupid. You're not stupid, but Wall Street play you like you're stupid because they now know they can get you to buy anything. So there are people all over YouTube right now making videos telling you, don't buy NVIDIA, buy one through a management company that provides a dividend. And it gives you 20% a month dividend payments. And they're telling you, it's great. I make all this free money all the time. It's amazing. I've got all this free money and I'm amazing and I'm clever. They never read the prospectus. The only winner is Wall Street. Every single time you trade on Robinhood make money. Every time Wall Street make a trade with you, with the market makers, they make money. They don't care whether you go up, down, left, right, sideways, margin call. The stock doesn't know you own it, and you will always lose money. They always make money. So if you know that and understand that, and now we all have just proved it in the chat, 500 people watching, 84% of you said we don't even read the prospectus. Thank you for being honest. You learn nothing from lying. You can now see how easily you are manipulated by Wall Street. Now, if I ask the same question to a hedge fund manager, to Wall Street, to a CEO, how many times have you read the prospectus for a business that you're going to buy? You know what the answer would be? 100%. 100%. They would know exactly what they owned and so on and so forth. So you've got no chance. You're walking into a flipping fire pit. You're walking into a flipping jungle full of lions and you're going to lose. Even if you win, you're going to lose. Because you'll never buy the top. Sorry, you'll never sell at the top. You'll never buy at the bottom. Most of you will leverage on ridiculous products that you should never touch with a barge pole. You'll promise super gains. You don't want to wait. You'll buy crypto. And here is a perfect example. If you don't read the prospectus on the S&P, I'm not even going to do a poll because I'm 100% certain it's a waste of my time. I am absolutely 100% certain if I did a poll on a prospectus for a crypto coin, because there is one, it's called the white paper, I bet you zero, absolutely zero, 100%. If I said to you, any one of you, let's pick XRP, probably our favorite one on the show. Forget Binky Bonk, that'd be worse. But even you couldn't get worse than 100%. If I said to you right now, have you read the whole white paper, the basic foundation, the boring paperwork, actually what you actually own on XRP, our favorite, zero, 100%. Not one of you would have read it. So imagine what it would be for Binky Bonk coin or Fart coin. Absolutely, 100%. You would have not read the contract. Absolutely. So, if you don't know what you own, why the bloody hell are you buying it? Isn't that the perfect recipe for those that create it? Imagine being a drug dealer in the same way, right? I'm a drug dealer. I want to sell you stuff to make me money and make you addicted to it. And I don't want you to even think about it or look into it or think, is this bad for my health? Can I die? Can I get addicted? You're not even going to look at it. All you've got to do is focus on giving me money. That's all you got to do. Don't think about what it is I'm selling you. Well, that's exactly what we've all just said and agreed to each other we do on the S&P, the best asset you can own. So imagine what it would be on crypto. So if that is the case, and that's how we behave, which we've just proved we do, you have just allowed anyone who creates anything to exploit you. So guess what happens? Everybody exploits you because you've just asked them to exploit you. You've said, I don't care. I won't even look. I don't care. Fine. Jamie Dimon, roll him out on the day that the banks all beat. No one mentions PPI. Not anywhere. Not on any Google trend today. Nowhere. CNBC. No one's talking about it. They're trying to keep the market down. Larry Fink. Oh, I'm really bullish. I'm really optimistic, but I'm very scared. What does that mean? He can say that to you because you're stupid enough to let him get away with it. The CEO of BlackRock says, his words, I'm optimistic, but very scared. What is that? So are you predicting the market's going to go up or down? Oh, a bit of both. Yeah, it's going to go up and go down. What, it's going to go up and go down? Yeah, we're going to have volatility. Well, yeah, I mean, is it going to rain tomorrow? Well, a bit of rain, bit of sunshine. Well, what does that mean? What use are you? Well, I'm not supposed to be any use. I'm just supposed to get you to buy my stock. So it's good if you want to buy it and it's bad if you want to short it. Either way, I win. Either way, the bank always wins. Either way, Wall Street always wins. Either way, Coinbase, crypto projects always win. Well, on this show, we do things differently. You're not going to hear me say, we're all going to get rich in 5 minutes. You're not going to hear me say, we're all going to lose money in 5 minutes. Because neither one of those is true. But if I did it, you'd all watch. Oh, we're all going to watch now because we're about to get rich. So come on. This is why everyone's a member here. 98% of my live viewers are members. I love it. And I'm so proud of you for one, watching a PPI Fed report video that I didn't go XRP or Fartcoin or something stupid. And it's one of my biggest audiences. And on top of that, you all admitted to telling the truth. We don't read the prospectus, so now we can learn. So every one of you here today, 506 people watching live right now, can go, hang on a minute. He's right. I don't want the bank to win and me always lose. I don't want Larry Fink to lie to me. I don't want these Jamie Dimon to lie to me. I want to make money for my family. I don't want to buy a scam crypto coin that only makes money for the miners and the project managers. I want to make money. I'm not stupid. Just because I'm a retail investor and I can't move the market and I work at McDonald's and I only earn $10 an hour. You need people to work at McDonald's. Otherwise, where do we get our burgers from? You've got to have people sweeping the streets. You've got to have the man who empties the bin. Is the man who empties my bin less important? No, he's more important than the CEO of BlackRock. Damn right he is. The man who empties my bin is more important. But does he earn what Larry Fink gets? Why does Larry Fink and everybody at the banks pay themselves, the CEOs and the board, give themselves pay rises every year, a 30 and 40% pay rises? I know, I talk to them. And people who work there, if they're lucky, get a pay rise of 2%. Doesn't even keep up with inflation. Why is that? They don't even love their employees. So they certainly don't love you, the customer. So why are we listening to them? Why are we listening to what these people are telling us? And we are listening to them. We absolutely are listening to them because they're what makes up the Bloomberg interviews, the CNBC interviews. They're the ones you see on the telly. Then you've got all these YouTubers, and you now know I'm not a YouTuber. I broadcast on YouTube TV. Is Elton John a YouTuber? Of course not. He has a YouTube channel, but he's not a YouTuber, is he? He's a musician, an artist. Simple. I'm an entertainer. I'm an investor who uses broadcast. I broadcast on YouTube TV. So you've got those on YouTube trying to sell you a narrative. They've got no self-confidence in who they are. They can't tell you the truth. They've got to go, it's a last-minute opportunity to buy. It's going to go to zero. Meet Kevin does it every single day. Big channels do it every day. Or people who don't understand a damn thing about anything, who never read prospectuses, tell you, buy all this, you can earn all this money on dividends. They're all going to go to zero. They're all going to go to zero. 100%. And then you've got big billionaires who like to do it. Now, why do they do it? Why does, what's his name? Dan Penner. You know Dan Penner? He's always swearing. Right? He's a billionaire. Right? Why does he do it? Why did he make YouTube videos, right, about all of that? Is it to influence you? No. He's an egomaniac. He loves the sound of his own voice. He loves to feel important. And the trouble is, people watch that stuff because he's a billionaire. And he must be right. He was famous for going, Bitcoin will go, whoom. If you knew what I knew, he doesn't know. Absolutely 100%, Dan Penner does not know who Satoshi Nakamoto is. He doesn't. But he tells you he does. He tells you he does because you can't check him. He gets away with it. He's built an industry on YouTube by going, if you knew what I knew, you wouldn't sleep at night. Because when they sell, which they will, Bitcoin goes vroom to zero. He's famous for saying that. And let me tell you right now, I don't own crypto. I wouldn't buy crypto. I like XRP because of the network and the banks. I like the banks, even though they lie to you. But I like how they make money and how it works. Just don't like the principles, right? But it's good investment, sort of. He knows that Bitcoin is not going to zero. Why is Bitcoin not going to zero? Bitcoin cannot go to zero because millions of people, they'll never tell you, you'll never hear about it, you won't see it on YouTube because they haven't got a voice, they haven't got a social media presence. If they made a video, no one would watch it, so you wouldn't find out. You only find out about the people who've got loads of views, the millions who haven't. 98%, what is it, I think, is it 99%? I read a statistic, 99% of YouTubers just give up. They don't, it's all, I can't remember. Anyway, it's a lot. The point I'm making is there are millions of people who have bought Bitcoin. They've lost their ledgers. They've lost their keys. Some of you here today might be saying that. There's Bitcoin and there's crypto locked up. I've got some, what's it called? Right, a few years ago, I bought some. What was that crypto I bought? It was the crypto of the net. It was the crypto to pay for the Ethereum, to pay for the gas fees. I called it the crypto to pay for the network. I can't remember what it was now. I had it. I bought some. I had it. I had a few $100s of it. And it was locked away, so I was earning an interest on it. Anyway, I can't get hold of it. $300. I can't remember what the crypto was, but a few $100s is all locked away somewhere. I've lost it. So I know there's nothing unique about me. I lose things. Other people have lost things. So Bitcoin will never go to zero. It can go down 90%, but it can't go to zero because there's loads of it that will never be sold, that can't be sold. So Dan Penner likes to go, vroom, if you knew what I knew. That's like me sitting here and saying, I'm telling you, I know Satoshi Nakamoto. I know who it is. And you all know I know it is anyway, because I've told you it's me. I've told people over and over again it's me, and no one believes me. Obviously, it's a joke, right? Or is it? Am I really the Satoshi Nakamoto? I am actually. You can't. You're not sure now, are you? You're not sure. You're thinking, well, he might be. He gets his Matic. Yes, thank you, Matic. Thank you, Jerry. Matic, that's the one. Yes, that's it. I had loads of that. Well, loads of it, a couple $100. But I lost it all, and lots of people have done that. So anyway, that's what we're facing right now. We're facing a sideways action because the market wants you to fear.
These trade frictions. The market's trying to sort out. Honestly, I think what the market's trying to sort out is is this the moment of maximum, standoff aggression between the U.S. and China? In other words, if anything changes from here, it's going to be de-escalation.
Boom.
But who knows when
But
or
I
how?
think the other question to ask is what restores credibility in U.S.
That's a
assets,
big
if
picture.
anything?
These people are
right
terrible.
now. I mean,
Do not listen to these people.
With the market rally on that,
They don't know anything.
If the Fed comes
They're
in
rubbish.
and says we're gonna watch what's happening on liquidity in the bond market, I mean, these are the kind of discussions that are being had right now.
Yeah, and all weekend will continue to, conceivably. All right, let's talk a bit about the equity markets. Of course, it's been a wild week. If you can just see it right there, of course. The S&P is on pace, though, for what would actually be its best weekly performance since November 8th.
Exactly. Ball flag after ball flag after ball flag.
Last hour discussing the bond market.
I'm more worried about a much deeper yield curve. And could I see a 5% 10-year? Sure. I don't believe the Federal Reserve will have the ability to do any real easings. I know the forward curves at one time a few days ago was 4 easings, and I said there may not be any easings.
Rubbish.
Adam Parker is Trivariate Research founder, CEO, joins us right here at Post 9. What's your week been like? I mean, what do you tell people when they say, all right, how should I view equities right now? What should I do in terms of overall?
They've got their own self-interest.
Look, I mean, we have a database where we download hundreds of things for 3,000 U.S. equities daily back for 25 years, and none of that helps. Okay, so normally we can wrap our arms around it, but I don't have a large sample size of trade wars that I can analyze the subsequent distribution of outcomes. So, look, I think the new thoughts for me this week over week are, one, it's worse now than it was a week ago.
No, it's not.
Cents better than 25 or 30. It's still bad. It still creates, I think, some price increases and slowing economy. I saw Jamie Dimon just said something that I wrote last week. I agree with that. I think companies are going to remove guides a little bit. So a short-term pair trade strategy might be short stocks report early in the earnings season, along those report late in the earnings season, because you get kind of
many of these quarters are completely. Who cares? I mean,
right.
I don't want to overstate it, but we haven't really talked about the bank quarters. It doesn't really matter. It's
all forward. Yeah, we need. I think the market's gotten a little too used to V-shaped recoveries, and we won't get one fundamentally this time. If you think about even last July, all of a sudden every equity guy I talked to was an expert on the Japanese carry trade. It reversed so fast that everyone didn't have to do anything. But go back to COVID, even the financial crisis, the V-shaped recovery came from things I don't think are as likely. Balance sheet expansion. We're kind of doging things. We're not expanding, right? Fed massively accommodative, huge fiscal stimulus, helicopter money, all that stuff aligned. We got monetary and fiscal stimulus combined, and market ripped. That feels less likely. So I think what you're left with is could a lower oil help? Could maybe
You're talking rubbish. You don't know what you're saying. Unbelievable. These people have been making predictions, and every 5 minutes they change, and they still go on the show, and they still get employed. I can't tell you how many times they come on. We predict for 3 rate cuts this year. Now it's 5. Now it's 2. Well, hang on a minute. That's not a prediction, is it? It's not a prediction if you change it every 5 minutes. I predicted, as I've said, not changing my mind, 10% this year from the beginning of the year. For me, it'll be 25, 35% because I bought the 25% dip. It's still a 10% year. It's not going to change. I said 2 rate cuts. I priced in 2 rate cuts. It's going to be a minimum of 2 rate cuts. I'm not changing it because when I model my forecast, I do it looking at the businesses and go, well, if it doesn't matter if there's a dip in between or there's some tweets in between. From here to here, we're going to do this. It's what I've said about my channel. From here to here, we're going to grow a 100,000 subscriber channel by the summer. Everyone's going to be a member. We're going to do this. And I work towards it. My goal doesn't change. My strategy doesn't change. Otherwise, you're not an analyst. Anyone could go up, down, left, right, in, out. I mean, that's not anything, is it? That's not anything. If every 5 minutes I'm changing my forecast, then you haven't got a forecast. That's like the weatherman saying, it's going to rain. No, hang on. No, it's going to be sunshine. No, I changed my mind. It's going to rain again. What use are you? Make a prediction and stick to it. Otherwise, it's rubbish. Bloody ridiculous. Anyway, it's time for our Friday phone-in. Every Friday, we have a phone in. We've got a world premiere coming up as well in a minute. So we're going to get you all into that. If you want to phone in, live phone in, here we go. Let me put this in the chat. Live Friday phone in. Live Friday phone in. You must tell me you are calling in first. Right, let me give you the link. There you go. Put that there. Replace the pin. There you go. There's the link. We got 10, 15 minutes. Friday phone in. If you want to be on in, there's 10 spots available. You can call in for 1 second or you can call in for 10 minutes if you want. It's entirely up to you. But I will not pick up the phone until you tell me you're calling in. You've got to tell me you're calling in. Otherwise, I won't be answering the call to you unless you tell me you're calling in. I've got Simon on the phone. He's already calling in. So let me put Simon in spot number 8. It's filling up quickly. Who's calling in? I'm calling in. Alex is calling in. Spot number 9. I think we're going to be packed out today. Peckman, I'm in as well. I don't see you calling in yet. I want to call in, but the background noise, I'm afraid. Okay, I've got 2 guests at the moment. Let me just change Vaz's premiere for 10 minutes out. Give ourselves another 10 minutes for Vaz's premiere. Let's see if we got our 10,000, our 76,000 subscribers. 3,500 people have joined me for this. This is brilliant. 3,500 people have tuned in for a show that's to do with the inflation rather than Binky Bonk coin, XRP. I love it. That's really, really great. So I'm really proud of that. That's amazing. And look at that. Look at that. You came in and you stayed. Look at that. It grew as well. Look at that. No one's leaving. I love it. Right. Have we got 76,000 subscribers? Whoa, we're getting close. If you've not subscribed yet, 75,951. Tap the subscribe button. That'll be amazing. Tap the subscribe button. And if you click the like button as well, it will share it out. This is incredible. There's 500 watching and we've got 284 likes, which is basically everybody that can, because remember 50% of you are not signed in. Everybody who can has tapped the like button. Like 100%. I mean, that's just brilliant. It doesn't get better than that. All right, so I'm happy with that. Okay, let me bring back to here. Let me change Vaz's premiere. I'm going to just check this a minute. Right, that's all set. I've got that set. So now what I'm going to do is I've got it set. I'm going to change it for another 15 minutes. Premiere 9:45. Right, we'll give ourselves some time. Now, if you want to call in, every member of Martyn Lucas family joined because they joined and believe in you. I love that. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right, if you want to call in, the Friday phone in is open. Let me go to my guests. So let me line up the cameras. Let me see what Simon's camera's looking like. Simon, there you go. There's Simon's camera. Let me go to Alex's camera. Let me sort his camera out. There we go. I think we'll be good with that. I need to just zoom out Alex a little bit because he's to one side. Let me just put him there. There you go. Right. Let me go to our phone in. Here we go. Welcome to the show. We've got Alex and Simon live on the show. Good evening, gentlemen. How are you? Alex, how are you?
Hey, good evening, Martyn and the Lucas Aids.
Lovely to have you here. Welcome. Let me just adjust your camera a bit more. It's not quite where I want it. Let me get you there. There you go. And Simon, good afternoon, Simon. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm walking and talking.
You're walking and talking. I'm loving it. Walking and talking in Cornwall. Having a lovely day today. What do you think of the markets then, guys? We've got just going sideways. Nothing happened. A great PPI, but no rally yet. What is going on? Alex, give me your thoughts.
I don't know where to begin. Like, PPI was expected at 0.2%. We received 0.4%. Couldn't be much greater. Like,
No.
we can see the manipulation. So I'm positive about the market and the economy of USA. Now about China, I expressed my thoughts that if they try to retaliate, we could possibly see up to 200% tariffs
Yeah.
announced by Trump. Trump is gonna keep pushing,
Yeah.
and that's the game.
But we've got the winning card. It's costing China a lot more than it's costing us right now. They're going to have to. They just don't know how to do a deal. They've got to come to the table and do it. They've taken advantage of the United States for too long. They've got to do a deal. It's got to be sorted out. I tell you what. Even though we don't want prices to go up, wouldn't it be lovely to be able to buy some quality rather than rubbish? How many of us every day we go on Amazon, we buy something we need, and we get it and you go, this is rubbish. It breaks in 5 minutes. It's really thin metal. It's just rubbish. The quality Chinese steel is like paper. It's rubbish, absolute rubbish. I refuse to do it. Whenever I buy my metalwork for the studio, mic stands, like what you got there, your mic stand there, all of that, I always buy German steel. I always buy Bayer stands, stuff like that. Because if I buy the $10 mic stand or the $10 boom, any of these things, the metal's really thin, the screw breaks in 5 minutes, you end up throwing it away, and you've got to buy another one. And I'd be really happy to see quality products come out again, because it's hard to find them, and it's hard to know what's good, because literally everything is crap. I mean, everything is rubbish, and you actually save money. I know some people, some wealthy people that look like they've got no money. They'll dress really scruffy, and they won't wear a branded T-shirt or a branded pair of jeans, but it's a really, really good pair, quality, right? And they'll have it for 20 years, like a black T-shirt or a blue T-shirt or a red T-shirt, but it won't be this really thin, cheaply threaded cotton. It'll be some really good cotton of a high thread count, and they've had it for years. And you go, my God, how long you had that T-shirt? Like 20 years. But they paid a little bit more for it and bought a quality T-shirt. It lasts forever. We don't all want cheap rubbish. But America did it to itself. It wanted cheap stuff. So it let China make cheap rubbish, and then we bought it, and then we complain because it's cheap and rubbish, and so on.
I'd say I had a couple of days an amazing conversation with Cedar Trees on Discord. I really do appreciate his time, and we had a conversation. And my sister is basically dealing with clothes and retail and stuff. So she made a trip to Turkey. Fabulous material. Cheap, but fabulous material. It wasn't, as you said, that thin, cheap thing that is going to be destroyed after a month or whatever.
Yeah.
And now, you know me, I always talk through my experiences as a Greek person, what I went through and everything. Greece was one of the countries that the businesses went abroad for cheap labor, more profits and everything, because it made sense. As a business, you want to pay less, you want to get more productivity and stuff. So if one person to make, let's say, shirts like this got paid like €10 an hour, you prefer as a business to go abroad and pay 2 people, for example, €5 each. So you increase the amount of power, but you reduce the cost, if that makes sense. So
I just need to cut you into a second. If you want to call in, please, folks. We've only got about 5 minutes left of our Friday phone in. It did start a bit late today because we were covering all the other news that was going on. So if you want to call in, you have to let me know. We got Zach8 calling in. There we go. Let me bring Zach8 on the phone as well. Let me drop him in spot number 8. There's Zach8. Always got his hoodie on. So I want to ask you, Alex, what are you've seen the market today. It's going, he's got his mug. I love it. You can see it's got, I love the hoodie. Look at that. Oh, that's a great hoodie. I'm loving that one. You can see the market just going sideways and trying to break down. That's because of the short interest on Wall Street. We've had every indicator you could possibly imagine for a face-ripping rally, and the market is, I mean, any other time with rate cuts, with Fed inflation reports like this, it would be great. So you know it's coming. Do you think we're going to get it's Friday? Do you think we're going to get a rally today because we want to be up before Monday morning? What do you think? Yes or no?
I'd say yes. We will have a rally.
When's it going to come? Mid-morning, on the bell, or after hours?
I think almost to the closing bell and after hours.
I'm with you.
We see the manipulation of the banks and everything.
I'm with you.
Now, I've got some shares on Bank of America, and you can see it's moving different way than Robinhood or VU or Nvidia or anything. So you can see the manipulation of the banks. So that is going to be a short term.
Okay.
They will have that profit.
Let me ask Zach Zate. Good morning to you. How are you, mate?
Happy Friday. Very good, thank you.
Happy Friday. So, what do you think today? Are you happy with the PPI report? Was it what you expected? Are you happy with it?
PPI, happy.
Yes. Why do you think the markets are going down? Any other day, a PPI following a CPI this good would have been a rip-roaring rally. Why? Why is it not happening, in your opinion, Zach Zate?
Because we are still in a tax season, and I believe the rally will start after April 15, once everybody will pay their taxes and we start the new season.
Oh, I never thought of that. That's an interesting way to look at it. Well, that's only a few days away. I can live with that. I'm okay with that. Remember, when I invest what I can own forever, so it can take a week, it can take a month, don't bother me. Take a year, take 5 years. As long as I end up with the money when I need it in 20 years, that's when I need it. That's good for me. But I think this is a great opportunity. Can you imagine a year from now where we're going to be?
We're going up. I have
time.
no doubt we are going up. First, because we can't be so down. And second, because the numbers are wrong. The market caps cannot be correct, especially for products that you can see that is out, people drinking it, driving it, and using it.
Yeah, we're undervalued. There's no doubt about it. Remember, bull markets typically last 5 times and stronger than bear markets. Average bear market can last up to 11 months, but then bull markets can last 2 to 3 years. So that it's coming. You just have to be in, buy undervalue, hold on. It's horrible. No one wants to see their portfolio down, but this is when all the work is done. And in a few weeks, and this is why I'm holding the green studio today, even though it should be red. I'm holding it green because it's a green day in my book. The PPI was great, and it's going to happen. We're going to get it on the close, I'm sure. If it doesn't come today, doesn't matter. If it goes sideways for a month, I couldn't care less. I'll just keep, if it stays along this level, I'll just keep paying down margin. But if it stays down this level for 2-3 months and my margin gets lower and lower and lower, I'll start buying some more to add to it and then trim on the way up just to bring it back into balance if necessary. Right. We're just coming up to... Sorry.
I think if I may, the answer is in the name. Stock market. You need to stock your shares.
Stock up your markets. Love it. I love it. Right, guys, we've got a big surprise coming up. Vaz has recorded me a really good video, his best video, he says. He would say that. I always say my video is the best. So it's his best ever video, and it comes out in 5 minutes. I want everyone to watch it live with me, and then we're going to go to the extra channel for our 24-hour support. And then what comes after the extra channel tonight at 4 p.m. Central, guys? What happens tonight?
The bar is open, and the piano man perform.
That's right. The bar is open. I will be back for the closing bell, so join me back at 2 o'clock. And the 2 o'clock show will take you into the 4 o'clock party tonight. So do join me for that, all right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to give our guests here final thoughts, excuse me, final thoughts, and then I'm going to give you our day trade of the day competition. We're going to see who the stars of our show were today, and then we're going to switch over to Vaz's world premiere, and then that will go into the extra channel, and then the extra channel will come back to the 2 o'clock show, and the 2 o'clock show will go into the party. So, Alex, give me your final thoughts, please.
I don't have a final thought, to be honest. I only have one question. If you can answer on your thoughts on that.
Carry on.
So UMICH reported that the year ahead expected inflation at 6.7%, highest since 1981. I don't agree with it, but what's your thought?
Say that again, please.
The UMICH, I think that's the University of Michigan, isn't it? Like short. The year ahead expected inflation at 6.7%, highest since 1981.
Ridiculous.
Totally
Let's
agree.
explain in like 30 seconds what inflation is. Prices always go up. Things always get more expensive. It's the rate of its growth. Inflation is about the rate of its growth. I can't say that too many times. The rate of its growth is inflation. Prices always go up. So don't expect anything to be cheaper in 5 years than for what it is now. And that's not bad. That's just everything goes up over time, right? Which is good, because it means our stocks go up as well, even if they go sideways. That's good. That's why you buy and don't put your money in the bank. Money in the bank goes down. Money in stocks goes up. Even with inflation, it goes up. That's why you invest, right? Long-term investors know that. So inflation, it's the rate it's going up. So when we slap on tariffs and we get a 25% jump in price, which we pay, yes, we all pay more. Inflation's gone through the roof. That's not how it works, because inflation has not been going up and up and up and up and keeps going up and up. It was a one-time jump. All we did was reset the bar. All we did was this iPhone is $1,000. Tomorrow, it's 1,300. Let's just say, just whatever. That's not inflation. It is inflation, but it's a transitory. It's a one-off. It's a one-off thing. What's inflation is, do we go from $1,300 to $1,350, $1,340, $1,302, $1,303? That's inflation. That would be inflation. That would be a problem. But a one-time fee like that is not. It's painful. It's a one-time pill, but it's done to correct the economy. It's done for a reason. It can come back down again. So then what? Deflationary? Are people going to go, well, it's deflationary now? Right. It's a one-time thing. So I'm not concerned about that, right? And I actually think most of it actually won't happen. And that's why PPI and CPI all is still not reflected inflation. It's been coming down, and Trump doesn't want inflation to go up. So I'm expecting all these things to be negotiated away. So when we get to the next report and the next report, you're hardly even going to see it in the report at all, including the one-time payment. So I think it's all going to go away. But unfortunately, the way the American I'm going to change my premiere again now to another 5 minutes. I don't want to miss it, do I? Miss my own premiere. Imagine that. So the way it works in America is, and I've never seen anything like it, they call it the United States. There's nothing united about it. Everyone's fighting everybody. You don't just disagree with the other party, you hate the other party. I've never seen such venom towards each other. If you're a Democrat, you hate the Republicans, especially now with Trump being so dramatic. He's not just a nice, easygoing president, is he? He's not just a in-the-background president. He's not Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was Republican, but even if you're a Democrat, oh, good old Ronnie. You know, it ain't like that now, is it? So Democrats hate the Republicans. Republicans hate the Democrats. They're all scammers and wasting money, and these are all liars and cheats and God knows what else. So anything we can do to say the other person's an idiot and bad and wrong, they throw at each other. So when the Michigan report, which is completely political, come out and go, we're going to have 6% inflation, when inflation has been coming down and down and down and down, even been coming down since Trump's been in power. He talks about eggs coming down, power's been coming down, loads of things have been coming down. We could all see it. We're not blind. So yes, there could be a transitory one-off thing, but at the end of the day, it's not going to be. That's nonsense, and no one really believes it. I don't believe it. If I believed that, I wouldn't have bought the S&P. I'd stick my money in the bank, in Robinhood, earning 4% and go, do you know what? America's screwed. I'm not investing a single penny in America. I'm sticking it in 4% and I'm done with it. Does that answer your question? Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree.
Good stuff. Final thoughts from you, Zach?
America spends so much money around the world creating, if it's the UN, if it's NATO, if it's all those organizations trying to run the world, and all that money goes toward the better world. What we're saying, just like you said, we want to put the peace back inside. We had enough of spending all that money. We got to go and spend back in the people of America and the companies of America, which are the best in the world, no matter what. And that's why America is the big brother. That money will come back and will help us. It will take time, but it does a good steps. I do trust everything that go on, and we needed that change in America. Definitely optimistic.
Good. I love it. Thank you guys for calling in. Friday phone in. I appreciate you calling in today. And I love the hoodie. Absolutely great.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. I'll see you in the premiere in a couple of minutes for Vaz, and I'll see you tonight in the pub. Have a lovely day. Sun's always shining. I love it. Great stuff. There's Vaz and Alex live on the show today. Now, listen, folks, I've got a bit of a surprise for you, and I want you to support me and support Vaz. This is great. He's got a big room here, and I'm very excited. He's going to tell you all about it in this video. It's a world premiere. You've never seen it before. It wasn't recorded during a live stream. He's recorded it in his studio, sent it in to me. I'm about to publish it. It's about to go live in just a couple of minutes from now. So we're going to do our day trader of the day competition. We're going to do our stars of the show, and then as we come to the end, we're going to send you to the premiere. This is the premiere. I'm going to put it to you. I'm going to put it for you in the chat. Here we go. Live premiere now. So I'm going to write this down. Live premiere now. Just stand by. It's not live yet. I'll give it you in a second. Live premiere now. Let me pin that in there. All right. It's pinned to the top. Let me just whack it a few times there as well, just so you can see it. Okay. You've all got that. All right. And this is the premiere. It goes live in 9 minutes. We got this is Vaz's new video about a big rumor and a big opportunity. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's very exciting. We've got lots of new members coming in. Look at this. We've got Tanks Alive. We got Upgrade to Silver, a gold member. Got over 30 gold members now. It's going to be a busy premiere. So join us for that. And when you go in there, tap the like button, leave a comment. Vaz is one of my creators on the show. We've got broadcasters. We've got Sensei. We've got and we've got Vaz. And this is his new video. And I think you're going to enjoy this one. He told me we got some big rumors going on. So there you go. There's a poll in there as well. That goes live in just a few minutes time from now. Okay, so make sure you do that. Now, as it finishes, it will go directly to the extra channel. I'll put the link in there to the extra channel. So that's how you'll follow us through. That will take you here, and we'll replay this morning's show for those that are waking up in different countries. But the chat is live. So this is me sitting here live right now. Okay. This is me sitting here live right now. This is the restream, and we will replay our restream from this morning for those that missed the beginning. So if you missed the beginning, you want to be part of it, you want to hear all the reports and everything else and what my thoughts were with everything that you've heard today, there will be people watching the restream later that watch, and then they go into the chat. So this is live chat, but you can also talk to me live on the show, ask me questions. I'm in the studio watching all of this, and if you've got any questions, comments, or there's any news that you've spotted, my researchers will go, Martyn, we've just noticed this. Could you cover it on a news video? I can do it. So that's the purpose of the extra channel. Now, when you go into the premiere, I'll give you the link into extra from there. Now, after the extra, that'll take you through to the closing bell this afternoon at 2 o'clock Central. And after that, of course, we go to the big party, which we have every single Friday at 4 p.m. on the music channel. And there is the link for that in the chat. I don't want to give you too many links. Each one will link to the next one, okay? So you don't have to worry about it too much. But anyway, we're trying to break out. I said it's a green day. The market does not want to go down. It's a green day. I'm loving it. It's not face-ripping rally yet, but it will be. Just stay in. If it goes lower, I'm buying it. But I'm happy with this. I'm very happy with this. Right, let me now do... how long have I got? I've got to keep my eye on that clock. Keep my eye on that clock very closely. Did we get to 76,000 subscribers? Let's have a quick look. 75,952, not quite. We got 312 likes. Very, very close now to 76. How long have I got for Vaz's thing? I've got 6 minutes. Right. So the first competition we're going to do is Day Trader of the Day. So if you are a member of our channel, put your day trade score in. Are you ready? So here we go. Let's do it right now. She-dooby, dooby-dooby-doo, woo. I am flat. Can't say fairer than that, can I really? Flat. Let's roll the credits as well for the stars of our show. If you become a member, a super chat, you will be in the credits today. You'll be in history forever. You took part in today's show. Here is the credits for today. The stars of our show were today. New subscribers, Usama, BT, BTC USD lover, Dennis Anderson. Sorry, I can't read that one out. I can't pronounce it. Gabby, Tish, Jason Fallon, Tanks Alive, Ed D, Jonathan Topless, DMC, and Jonathan. Thank you very much indeed for all of that. That's the stars of our show today. Fantastic. Let's see who wins. Now, I said I was flat. Chris is up 3%. The Peckman is down 0.2. So Chris is winning so far, up 0.53. Currently, Jeffrey Diamond up 10.24. And you all know this is your overall portfolio, not one stock. You're not Binky Bonk Coin. Overall portfolio up 10.24. Up 5%, 100% in gold, and the people who mine it, there you go, Glenn Jones. Up 1% from Alex, up 0.77, up 1.98. Stacy, I love it. I want to be a star too. Okay.
Donated 15 Norwegian kroner through a super chat. I want to be a star too.
Okay, I'll re-roll the credits then. It might show up yet. It's I'll re-show the credits. Here we go. I want to be a star too. Stars on my show today. It live in history on the channel forever. Usama, BT, Dennis, subscribers, and Matthias. Super chat. There he is. Matthias made it onto the show. I love it. There you go. You'll live on the channel forever and the stars of our show. Right. How you all do? 100% out now, working on buying VU again. Up 3%. The winner is then. The winner is. Let's have a look. Without a shadow of a doubt. I just saw it. Shooby-doo. It is, of course, Jeffrey Diamond. Thank you very much indeed, and give him a thumbs up. Jeffrey Diamond, you are the winner today. Congratulations. A very, very, very nice result. Good for you. Breaking up again. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not selling anything. I'm absolutely loving it. Another green day. Good stuff indeed. All right. That's it from me. It's now time.
Jerry and Elba donated $5 through a super chat. Love you all.
Thank you so much indeed, Jerry and Albert. We'll see you tonight. Now, stand by. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, because I've got a big, big event now, a big premiere. You're going to love this, okay? So this is what's happening now. The link is in the chat. It's 3 minutes to go, so we're going to stay here for a second. The link is in the chat, pinned to the top. I'm going to give you this again. Now, this will take you directly to the premiere. Whoops, a daisy. I did that last one wrong. I added a little dot to the end. Let me just delete that one. Oh, I can't delete it. It's going through too quick. Remove. Okay. It'll automatically take you there when the countdown starts and I end the show. If not, go there and tune in for our premiere with Vaz. After the premiere, it'll automatically, and I'll also give you a link, it'll take you to the extra channel, which is our 24-hour, 7-day-a-week support for all the Lucasades. I'm going to restream today's show, so people watching it in different countries, you can chat together with each other. Then I'll be back at 2 p.m. today on the main channel for the closing bell, and then that show will end and go straight into our 4 o'clock music party show that we do every week. We call it The Pub. This is the event. All of these events will link together so you won't get lost. This show every Friday is my gift to you. There's no ads. You don't watch ads. There's no memberships. It's free for everyone to watch, join in, but you can also be live on the show. You can call in, sing with me, play with me. You can bring in an instrument if you want, or you can just sit at home. It's broadcast in 4K, surround sound, big studio sound. So if you want to have a party at home, invite your friends around, have a party, say, guys, come round my house tomorrow night. You're not going to believe this. We're going to have a party in our house, put a big screen up, big sound, dim all the lights. You can have a live party in your house, and you can text on the screen your favorite songs. I'll do your birthday requests. I'll sing songs like whatever, and you can have all of that stuff, and you can have a great night. Now, if you've got family and friends who can't get to your party, you can tell them, text them the link and say, hey, at 4 o'clock tonight, Central Time, which is 10 o'clock in the evening in the UK, you can say, we're having a party around our house, but you can join in too. You can send them the link to the show underneath. There's a share button. Tell them that you're having a party. They can text on the screen so you can see your family and friends all around the world are there. You might want to sponsor the show if you've got a business, promote something. That's okay. And they could all be watching, and you could say, this song is for my mate Bob, and I'll be singing to your mate who's down the road in his house watching, and we can have a fantastic time together. So that's what that's all about. All right. So let's get ready for our first event. Here it goes. The moment the countdown begins, I will end this stream, send you to it, and each one will link to the next one. It's been an absolute pleasure being with you all this morning. I'm so proud that we had a massive audience for simply a PPI Fed report. It shows that the channel is growing up, wising up. We're a members only now. In the chat, members, it's just brilliant. We don't need to be general public. We're just members providing the best quality service so we can have just a really good, healthy, useful channel. That's why I'm here. I did not want to do it just to get views. I wanted to do something good. Right, here we go. That's it from me. It's about to start. I'm going to give you the link there. The link's in the chat. I'm going to end this. I'm going to clear away my buttons, which is that one and that one. And that's it. The premiere is starting now. It's counting down. Join me, and then straight into the next one and everything else. I've already said it 10 times. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.